recording. Start the stream. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Derelict D&D, the only D&D game where the following involves parody of real persons. Derelict D&D would like to formally recognize that these real persons are good people, and none of the feelings held by characters featured do represent the feelings held towards these real people in the real life. None of the actions held by the parodies of these people are meant to reflect, accuse, or any kind of insinuation as to anything that the real people have done or may have done. We do not believe they have done what the characters that are parodies of them have done. All right, joining me tonight on tonight's episode. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Tonight's episode, ready, steady, giggle. Joining me is Amber.
What's good, man?
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
Why? I'm black. I could say it. If I want to.
What?
I'd just rather it not be said, especially since we're on a stream. If you don't mind.
It'd be children watching.
Anyway, onward. Michael.
Hello? I can't play Sherman.
Oh, you're playing Sherman?
Yeah, I said.
Alright. Whoops. Sorry, Sherman!
Hello?
Let's see. I think I have to move the names around because Jack has to be up. And where's Rossi? Jack!
Oh, me. Hello. Hi. Cowboy. Hi.
Elias.
Hello. Hello.
And Rossi.
My FBI agent does not know that I'm here. Keep quiet.
Alright. So, for those of you who are veterans of this game, you find yourselves in the Derelict pub. A pub that you all frequent. And for some reason wait, let me remove Michael from the map. Okay. There we go. And I'll throw Lilac in a corner in case Lilac shows up. Alright, it's a decently busy day, you know. Stuff's going on, there's people coming in and out. Cramlick's tending bar. And, you know, outside the pub are two new people that you've never met before, and two new players as well. I forgot to mention, we've got two new players, everyone.
Greetings.
And if you guys want to go ahead and walk in the bar.
You want me to... Are we in control of our own tokens, or...
Yes,
are you...
yes. You all
Okay.
should be in control of your own tokens, unless I built something
So
wrong.
Jack's gonna... kind of... be inside now. Is there a... how do I say this? Disregard me. My brain just went blank. Sorry.
If either of you want to go ahead and describe your character's appearance, and then we can have everyone else describe what their character looks like, and we can all have fun around the campfire.
Sure. So you see Jack Thorpe come in. Your typical cowboy. Think Arthur from Red Dead Redemption 2. He's kind of got a sadness in his eyes. He's got a harmonica on his hip, alongside with a 6-gun, and he's got a guitar over his shoulder.
Rossi steps into the tavern, taking a seat right next to the close table. He's standard build for a long, shaggy, unkept, dark hair, kind of a 5 o'clock shadow, wearing like a fur coat. He's got gloves on, that fingerless gloves. He seems almost reserved, keeping to him, but kind of keeping his eye on him, kind of get an idea, like, okay, who are these?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and have let's have Elias. You can describe your appearance.
Huh. Well, um, Elias is a pretty tall guy. You know what I mean? Light brown skin. He usually has a hood up. It's something like a priesthood or a cleric's hood. Um, it's a grayish black hood, pretty worn. He wears like splint armor. Um, and it's he's got a singular arm with reinforced. Oh no, I don't have those items for this character anymore. I think I'm actually using plate armor right now. Sorry, that was I'd used this character before in another thing. But we've since upgraded to plate, sorry. Yeah, but still with the priesthood, he's got a big double-sided battle axe with a spear point that comes through the tip there. It's a halberd but flavored as a double-sided axe. He carries like a medicine bag and a on his hip, and he has markings of you know what I mean, of a god. Maybe you know it. And what his colors aesthetics are a little bit red and gray, worn metal. Um, yeah, he's sitting with a drink in his hand, facing the bar, talking to Kremlik. Usually with the biggest stein of mead he can find.
All right, go ahead, Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman is sitting down at this table. He is an Aarakocra that is wearing a trench coat, a top hat, and a plague doctor's mask. And he also uses a cane. His wings are pretty like furrowed into his back as he looks down to like what looks to be vials full of strange liquids, potion ingredients, stuff like that. As he just kind of like starts mixing stuff together. He doesn't really even see Rossi or Jack come in.
And finally, Amber, if you want to exit the back of the tavern and describe your appearance.
I'm just waiting until someone else calls me.
You gotta cook a little longer. You gotta let it cook. All right.
Yes, got it's lunch bags.
Right. Well, I'll describe some of the other important characters that are in this bar. There are various different, just average-looking people. I'm gonna get rid of one of the Lilac clones, even though I wanted to just keep trying to clone Lilac and just put him everywhere. That one, people would realize eventually. Anyway, behind the bar, probably the most important figure is a bugbear. He's fairly tall. He's dressed sharply in a three-piece suit and overcoat. He is, pouring alcohol every once in a while. Pretty much just... He honestly, he looks like he's doing pretty well for himself. Sitting at the bar, there are two very similar-looking dwarves, Eric and Barrick. And then in the corner, well, actually, over here you've got a guy in a Hawaiian shirt. And in the corner you've got what looks to be an old man wearing some kind of tattered clothing. Looks like he might not have a house. And you've got a guy who is dressed to the nines in what appear to be candy-themed apparel. So it is up to you if you want your characters to introduce yourselves, say like, hey, can I get a drink or anything like that. Usually we have a bit of... Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Nah, you finish. I was gonna start doing what you were... Sorry. You can finish your thing.
Usually we just have a bit of just characters discussing before I throw the plot hook in, and especially with new characters, I'd like to have a bit of that so your characters can kind of establish themselves, or what they're doing at least.
So, Jack, being a man who's been to quite a few bars and taverns in his time, will just kind of casually walk by Tyrone, whoever this is, and make his way to the bar and sit down next to Sherman and kind of he orders a drink, just he orders a gin, and he kind of is quizzically looking over at Sherman as he's kind of sipping.
Alright, yeah, the bartender pours you a gin. Alright. It's gonna be about, copper.
Oh, decimal points. That's I can write that down. I usually just make everything in gold, but I let me pull up the.
I do
hold on.
too, but I don't feel like I feel like charging a gold for gin is a little much.
No, yeah, that's fair. So he gives you a copper, and I'll do the math as we go.
All right.
He kind of like he actually no, knowing Jack, he takes out a gold and he sets it on the counter. And it's just like you take it.
I'll never say no to gold. Tucks it in his shirt.
And he's sipping and he's just kind of watching as Sherman. You said he was like playing with mixtures of chemicals and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's trying to like find new potions and stuff like that to make heat. But he's an alchemist.
Gotcha.
But actually, got to look up and see Jack go, oh, new face. Face. Did you see my shop? Are you interested in maybe buying some potions?
I'll be honest with you. I'm not very. There are a few magical things that I am. How do I put this? Potions are kind of where I draw the line when it comes to magic. I've been betrayed by them in the past, and while I may trust you, I never want to take that chance again.
Fair, fair. I do have something that can probably brighten your spirits, make you happier. I probably should offer this to a player. He looks at Craig's coat, and you see a vial. I don't remember if it's a liquid or powder or something, but it's the drug Sherman has.
Is it the Santa
It's the
drug?
happy one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is red and white liquid, and by that I mean it's striped like a candy cane.
This could make you pretty happy for a while. You seem like you need a boost.
Well, while I appreciate the offer, I feel like everyone should deal with their things in their own time. Magical means of getting out of things has always gone wrong, at least as far as I've seen. But thank you nonetheless.
So you don't use magic at all?
Alright,
Like just potions? That's
is this out of character or is this...
No, this is in character. Elias calls from across the bar.
Well, I'm not exactly against magic. It's just that in the past, potions have become a distrust to me.
Oh, okay. Just potions, or is it like a?
I am a ranger, after all.
Oh, okay.
A Texas
Okay.
ranger. I'm joking.
No, I like that. I like that. Oh, okay. I could see that. Yeah, you never know who's on the other end of these potions. What sort of irreputable folks are putting their concoctions on the market. But as long as you're not doing any of his drugs, Sherman has seemed to be okay so far.
Hey, look, they're minor okay, maybe not minor, but yeah, hallucinogens.
I see.
Everyone who's tried it has had a good time.
Ross is actually overhearing the talk and decides to kind of step up from the table, making his way over to the bar to actually sit and Sherman quiet.
Okay.
Sorry, my YouTube unpaused itself. What did you say?
Rossi overhears Sherman and talking, decides to stop being a loner and move from his table that he was at to where the bar is to Sherman.
Oh, another fresh face. I'm Sherman. Wait, no, I didn't correct my name. Yeah. I'm Sherman. Would you like a potion? I felt like
Rossi's gonna kind of look at your hand and then look. He reluctantly shakes your hand. Names are for friends, not really.
That's right. Drinks are for strangers. Kremlik, let's get some shots of White Lightning.
Alright!
Looks over at Elias and he's like, you know,
I
I think I'm gonna like this person.
Yeah.
better not, so that I can cast Lesser Restoration when you're drunk on your ass.
I have a
As
very strong constitution, Sherman. I'll let you know.
as Kramuk is walking back, he says, Amber, there's some fresh faces in the bar, and we're getting around with White Lightning for everyone. So if you're interested,
Oh, you guys are making White Lightning? You just hear from back a voice, a clear and cut voice that has a bit of a calmness and kind to it. As you see, slowly walking out with some bags of food in her hand, you see a woman whose hair is of unnatural red, as if it's made of pure fire, with wings that are made of, as if they are with scaly wings protruding from her back. But and her clothes, some of it's blue, while part of it is white, with a necklace around her neck and some bracers around her shoulder, and she has a utility belt with some things you might recognize and things you might not. It's like some tools, and you see above her a glowing yellow halo.
oh yeah,
Above her head.
Elias also has a similar halo.
But
Can you
one
turn that
thing-
off?
I don't think you can actually.
Oh man, I've got a Halo, guys.
you for a bonus action, you can turn it off and on.
Oh, you can? Oh, right. Well, then yes, you can turn it off, Elias. So you might not have a halo.
I'm a chill dude. I don't have a Halo.
All right.
I literally wrote
That's
chill
real
guy
fair
in
information.
Elias's description. That's perfect.
She,
Is he a cleric or is he or like a warrior of some form?
I will let
I'm just kind
Amber
of doing
finish,
short. Like,
finish
what
her thing,
class
then
is he? Just
I'm a fighter cleric multiclass.
gotcha. Perfect.
all right. You see as her eyes, you see two slits like a snake with a glowing golden radiance coming off them. Slowly walking through and giving all four of these dragons food.
The two black dragons hiss at you, but they still take the food. They're not going to reject the food. And they speak in Draconic. They say, "We would rather have." Is that even? We would rather have killed these ourselves.
No. And you slowly see her pick up one of the smaller versions of herself and put it on her shoulder, and slowly walk out and say, "Yeah, can I get it?"
I don't think we should let the pit.
Yeah, as I said, the pit crew don't need to come on this adventure. I feel like just the party and the plot hookers will be good.
Jack looks at the rest, the other three at the bar, and is like, "Are they here often?"
Our food here often.
The fiery angel thingy.
Oh, they're more of a dragon. Yeah, they're here all the time. That's our. Well, I don't know if they'd say we're buddies. I think we're more colleagues. That's our colleague Amber. You know, we do a lot of adventures. We kind of hear all the time. I just recently got here. You know, I haven't been here as long as the others, but
You don't
seems
say.
to be a usual suspect.
Oh, we
I
got
see.
some stories.
Kramlik
Hey, Sherman.
pours. Sorry.
Hey, Sherman, I
just-
pull my arm right
sorry.
to dap him up.
What?
I dap up Sherman.
Oh, it's beautiful. If you guys want to roll performance, you can. Sherman, you have advantage on all your dap ups.
For the dap. Oh my god, YouTube, stop. Shut.
So yeah, Sherman, you have advantage on your dap up performance check. Aw. And Amber, if you want to give me a performance roll. I don't think you need the advantage. Amber, you've got.
Yeah.
I almost never roll low even without advantage.
Yeah, I'm unironically. I'm currently actually the DAP master.
You are. You did win the championship, and the guy who was organizing that contest is, 6 feet under too. So you are the DAP master.
Wait, what?
Remember who judged the DAP Up contest?
Go.
It was Chopper.
Oh yeah.
And we all know what. Well, all the veteran players know what happened to him.
Yeah.
All right, you guys dap up, and it is a tight dap up. It's tight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Plus 8. Oh my god. Sorry.
He does fail.
I know.
All right, Cramlick pours 5 shots of white, or 4. He pours 4 shots of white lightning because Sherman asks not to have a shot.
Though I can cast Lesser Restoration on everyone.
Oh god, is this gonna be a con check drink?
It is. It's a tough
high
one.
Alright.
He's
How many contacts are we supposed to make again?
I think it's 3, and you give me the lowest.
Oh my god.
That's 1.
Alright.
Oh!
That's
Frickin' Elias, you pound that shot, and you're just like, you're holding tight. You must have had some white lightning in the downtime, so you could build up a tolerance.
I have a +2. Here we go.
You'd be. It would be slash.
Separately. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Slash. I didn't do the slash part. If I roll 3d20, will it show them separately?
It'll give you the total result, but it'll also show each roll separately.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, +2. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Rossi, are you taking the shot of white lightning?
No, he's gonna kind of. He's just kind of watch them drink.
All right. So Elias, you slug that shot, set the glass upside down, and you're feeling good. Amber, you're feeling the fact that you just drank white lightning. Your speech is getting slurred. It's affecting you.
Yep.
And Jack, you've never drinking anything this strong, and you just it hits your tongue and you cough. It feels like you're might as well be drinking Everclear. And you are you feel it, and it is quick working, and you know that you're drunk.
Yeah, I've
throat
just
is
got
higher than the
a
desert.
quick, effective hangover cure for 2 of them.
Never been fond of alcohol myself, so I think I'll skip out on this one.
Oh, don't worry, friend. You can sip it. It won't hurt you if you drink it slow. It's just if you
Yeah,
Yes,
one
it
shot
will.
you have to sip, otherwise it'll really.
Given what just happened to the cowboy over there, I almost don't want to believe you.
Oh no, I just accidentally summoned an extra Elias Goji in the corner. I'm sorry.
Larry Lollipop looks. Or did you actually summon an extra Elias, or did you just accidentally drag him? Okay.
No. I just accidentally dragged him onto the thing.
All right.
This is
I'll
getting
do
out of
lesser
hand.
restoration.
Now there are 2 of them.
That is a thing
Wait,
that
no,
will
I
happen,
have-
but
I forgot I don't have lesser restoration. Can I just make a strong hangover cure?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me Arcana. All right, yeah. You grab the stuff you have with you. You're like, crap. I didn't bring my spell storing item for lesser restoration or whatever. You figure okay. You quickly mix together. You throw some powder in a pile. You shake it up, and you've got a hangover cure that'll work. And it should also remove their drunkenness.
Jack eyes it and is like, I am. I'll sit that one out. That he's just gonna kind of deal with the drunkenness in the
Well.
just kind of like slumped over, just like heaving.
Your choice, Jack. Amber, down this. You'll be fine in a minute.
Huh?
Amber's also drunk, right?
Yes, Amber is drunk.
Yeah.
Sherman made you a hangover cure, Amber.
Mm,
That'll also clear up your drunkenness.
Thanks, Sherman. So anyways, who are these new guys?
They seem to just be some new faces passing through the bar. You never know who's
And-
gonna stay and who's gonna go.
mm-hmm. I miss Soul Crip
Well,
sometimes.
I am looking for work, though.
Who's that looking for work? That was Rossi.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, work has a way of finding us here. You know what I mean? I'm sure if you stick around for a bit, there'll be a job that falls in our lap. Seems the way it goes. What's your name, friend?
As I told the lovely doctor over there, names are for friends. I intend to keep it that way.
Well, that's why I called you friend, so I could learn your name.
He's just a chill guy. Come on.
You know what? You win there. Rossi. And he's gonna kind of offer to shake your hand.
And I give you a firm handshake. Got a big hand. I reach for it with the non. Oh god, I keep going to play this non-armored dynamic, but I'm wearing plate armor. Never mind. So I shake your hand with my hand. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, if you really need that, we can work something out later.
Yeah, I have this
Yeah,
mental
I'm gonna see
image.
real quick.
But yeah, no. It's good to meet you. I'm Elias. Yeah, I'm sure something will be around. Oh wait, I don't know Gary the Gorilla. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! What? Roll sleight of hand!
What about Gary?
That didn't take long.
I'll give it back. I just.
I'm sorry, Elias.
11.
Oh, are we stealing from players? Is that what's happening?
11 plus 13.
Okay, does that beat your passive, Elias?
Probably not, but wait, 11 plus 13.
So 24 total.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
No.
pretty close.
Alright, a disposable item, Elias.
I have hand axes.
Alright.
That would be on my hips, so probably pretty readily available.
As Rossi's shaking your hand, with his other hand, he's gonna like swipe a hand axe, and then as you're kind of turning away to like let go of the handshake, he's gonna hand you back the hand axe. Probably should
Oh.
keep those somewhere a little more safe.
Fast hands.
I've been told so.
Well, I've got to keep them there because they're for tight situations, so they've got to kind of be easily deployable.
Well,
I know a guy who can steal from me just by sorry.
They weren't really tight enough, apparently. Then
Yeah, definitely not. Man, you make
And
a
Rossi-
habit of taking the things off of
sorry.
off of people's belts.
oh, don't worry, I won't.
Oh,
I just
thank
wanted to
God.
And
see
Ro-
what you can do.
Oh, jeez. Rossi, as you're kind of like having that conversation, you hear Jack say, you're not the only one with fast hands. And you turn around and he's got his hand on his hip over his holster and he's like, watch yourself.
He's,
Ooh,
ready to
cool
put his
gun.
hands up. Like I said, I'm not gonna be stealing from anyone.
As
And I
you
like to
go,
look at
Points.
go ahead, Amber.
I look at Jack and say, "Ooh, nice piece. Want to see mine?"
Sure.
A Sierra pulls out her weapon and starts spinning around real quick, doing a little trick. Can I
Okay.
roll out? Can I like roll performance or something?
Yeah, you can. Just like Johnny Ringo.
Mm.
Oh, John,
Okay. So, give me a second. I just updated my computer. That is a 28.
Ah, there it is. So yeah, you are, you're spinning it around. If you've seen the scene from Tombstone, walk me into an open grave. But Johnny Ringo spins his revolver around. He spins it up, back, down, around, and you're spinning it real proficiently.
Elias ducks and he's like, God damn it, Amber, how many times do we have to tell you? That is not proper firearm safety.
And Jack kind of does a similar thing, shielding his face with a hat, like, yeah, I'm with the big one here. I don't do things like that.
Oh, then can yours do this? And I like to shoot the wall of the bar with my gun.
Oh my god.
So it sparks off the side, and like it pretty much just instantly grounds.
I am not currently the character who paid to have this bar renovated, but I'm sure that person would not appreciate the wall being shot out.
Yeah, Cramlock looks at us, oh, come on, Amber. And as he says that, the door slams open. And you see two of you know who these two people are. The other three of you do not. But a gorilla wearing a vest and a top hat with a cigar sticking out of his mouth. And next to him is looks like the head of a hippopotamus. He's wearing a backwards hat. It looks like his body might be a pizza. He's got sneakers on,
Gary D. Gorilla and
Mike.
Hippopotamus, what are you doing here?
One second, I gotta find Pizzapotamus's voice. Actually, my name's Mike. But
Now we're going to call you Pizzapotamus for the end of time.
Gary looks pissed.
So wait, is that a fake hippopotamus but a real gorilla? Elias says as he scratches his head.
A fake hippopotamus, but a real pizza?
But a real gorilla.
Okay, goodbye.
I didn't happen to get second hand.
I just watched that video today, Goji. Hippopotamus.
Pizzapotamus. Pizzapotamus is Pizzapotamus creates a craze. Sorry. Anyway, and you see Gary, he looks pissed. He's, Gary D. Gorilla. I need help! Amber, Sherman.
Yeah, what's good, man?
Gary. Mike.
And you see the shadows begin to pool together and rising from them is a cloaked figure. Hello, friends. It is I, Dark Gareth.
That's the name with Darth.
Oh, I didn't see that move.
Yo, what's good?
Nothing right now. Yeah! Goddamn Giggles is what's up.
Who?
The Giggles.
Can we punch?
Yeah, they're rivals of mine. They went and kidnapped my second best customer. They kidnapped a boy. Who steals a boy?
Jack stands up and is like, sounds like you could use at least X law enforcement.
I'll take anyone I can get. I'm marching on their plantation.
Plantation?
Oh, God.
Did I just offer hallucinogens to a law? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, wow, stealing kids is the fucking worst, yeah.
Goddamn
Sure,
Giggles.
We're
He's like, oh no. I didn't realize he was a law.
Yeah, he just the plot standing in front of Sherman, and he's like, "Oh no, he's a cop, isn't he?"
If you're a cop, you have to tell me.
Not anymore.
Not
anymore.
Sherman is kind of a known drug dealer.
All right.
Don't worry, fair gorilla. And Amber pulls out her sword. I shall smite those foul villains. You hear a faint crack of thunder in the distance.
Damn right we will.
You doing smites now, or is that just like a lightning thing you're going for, Amber?
Don't
dramatic
know.
effect.
Don't know. Maybe both or none.
So who will come with me?
I'll
You
go
have
for
my
Mike.
axe, sir.
Mike shakes Sherman's hand. I'm glad we agree on a lot. I can't wait to fight those gorillas. Dang it, fight those giggles.
I got a quick
Jack's
question.
like, well, oh, sorry.
I was just about to ask, how far away is it? I want to know if I can use my. I want to show Sherman my new ride.
I'd say we'll hold off on the new ride for now. We can say you showed it to him in between sessions. Go ahead,
Jack would
Jack.
be like, I can't stand to see such an injustice go down. Whatever it may be, you've got me. That's for sure.
Gary puts another cigar in his mouth and he looks at you, Ross, and he says, and you?
If it pays well.
I can offer money. For
Already
those
got me sold then.
3 of you who don't know me, I run an entertainment place for children.
Oh, I think Mateo told me about that during some of our training.
Yeah, Gary D. Gorilla is the
wait.
name.
So,
Does that
What
make you the
kind of-
hippopotamus that doesn't believe in gods?
No, that's Mike. And
Yeah. I gesture over to the pizzapotamus.
Ah.
And I'm like, gods are very real, Mr. Pizza Man. All right.
if you can
Athena
kill them,
gives us our blessings.
are they really gods?
Yes.
exactly.
Point being, you pay me, you've got my services.
I'll pay you.
Can I want 2 things.
Go ahead.
I want the same amount of money they're getting to do this job, and 2, I have to take a Thanatar and a newborn there one day. I don't know when their birthday is, and I gotta take them.
All right, I can pay all of you.
They're black dragons. You
That works
really
with
want
me.
them near children.
I mean, I can make them behave.
All right, so is everyone going with Gary D. Gorilla to this plantation where the Giggles are?
Yeah, sure. I
Yeah.
just have a quick question.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
what is Jack and Rozzie's reaction to me saying my kids to all 4 of these dragons who are different colors?
Well,
No,
you know, I've heard a lot of things about people and dragons. I've tried to avoid that side, but I mean, you're into what you're into, and he
adopted
just
them.
continues walking out of the ball.
They're adopted.
Oh,
Uh,
still.
The red one's mother died, and the black one's mother just abandoned them in the mouth of the trask.
Ah, noble.
Then I actually awoken it by exploding its ass and then sent to heaven.
Ooh, that's
You know, phrasing, I would say, phrasing. Okay, anyway, so the lot of you all end up on a long road, as you walk through. Gary, Mike, Gareth, they all look pissed. All right, they're pissed. Yeah, they're muttering to each other. Gary's, yeah, I won't kill any of them, but I will help you.
Oh, Gary, I don't mean to, doubt or anything, but are you sure that this rival place didn't just have a better setup and your customer is there, like, because they're having a good time?
This isn't the actual place. This is just their plantation where they grow their crops and such.
Odd, but okay.
They sent me a damn ransom note. Goddamn giggles.
What
Do these
are
guys...
Do you have the note on you?
He takes out a note, and you see written in very bubbly, kind of happy letters. Like, they're very cartoonish. It says, "We have your second best customer, Billy Bob. the young boy.
So like there is no
We
like,
demand.
thieves camp. There's no like
No.
no thieves camp. There's no like hidden messages. Okay.
Well, we're gonna find out what the giggles are.
That's a
not one
mystery
of the
basket tool that we.
That's not one of the kids I got the hockey table, right? Or air hockey table.
Who?
That's not the kid Sherman gave
No,
rounds
no.
to, right?
No, it's not the kid that Sherman peddled drugs to. I mean, gave brownies to.
What about the kid that got launched across the room?
That might have been Billy Bob. I'm not sure. It's Gary's second best customer because veteran players know that his best customer is Dark Gareth.
Yeah, who's like 40.
I think he's 37 because it was his birthday when you guys went.
Yeah. Anyways, I have to charge a fuse of light.
All right. So you guys see a sprawling plantation. You can see many people in what appear to be gray shirts working kind of happily. And as Gary's walking up, he shouts, "Get down here now, you inbred trash!" As he puts another cigar in his mouth, bringing the total count up to 3.
I knew it. I knew that he was just adding.
And here I was hoping we would be stealthy about this.
Oh, I'm not so stealthy, friend.
Now, are these plantation workers like singing anything, or are they just are like what do we see in here?
1 second. You hear some of them humming, yummy, yummy. And, stuff like that.
Oh, we're killing the Wiggles. I see.
Oh no!
I've always hated the British.
They're Australian, actually.
Alright. Here's the plan. I go in first, and I flashbang them, and you go in for a knockout.
I'm gonna kill every last goddamn giggle I see.
Oh, what?
Okay, so I like to sneak behind one of them and cast my fused light.
Go ahead and roll stealth. Yeah, you're in an open area. They can see you.
Is this like a clip?
That's a natural 20.
I'm gonna have to rescind the stealth roll because you're in an open area. Like, you can't... Just because you... I changed my mind about the stealth roll. You're in the open. They can see you. Yeah.
Why is Michael here?
It's said, gosh dang it. I dragged the tokens on in advance.
I'll play Michael if you want me to.
No, I thought you were playing Michael more regularly. Is all. And so I drag all the tokens.
I'm sorry.
I drag all the tokens on in advance. So I have them out there and I don't have to drag them out a bunch of times. And it makes the session go a little quicker. No, you're good. You're good. You can play Sherman. I'll put both of them on the map from now on, and then I'll just remove whichever one you don't play.
Alright. Well, I think I play both.
Alright, you had a question, Rossi?
Is this like what is this? Like a cliff or?
It's a small cliff face. A good,
so
maybe 8 feet tall.
You couldn't okay. Because I was thinking it's well, what if we just scale the cliff, try to get on top of this building? I don't know. Is that even possible, or
You could give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll let them go the front way, and I'll try doing it.
Alright, now, I was trying to say, what if I fly in the air and the stealth roll is me, gently not... Because what are the chances someone sees an enemy in the air?
Fly like an eagle.
I suppose you could stealth in the air if you flew up in the air and then you could find the right person to land behind and you could land stealthily. You could do that, and we can keep that.
The one that's just innocently standing in the fields, just standing there.
Yeah,
which one? There's 4 of them.
I'm talking top left corner.
Oh.
I'd like to sneak up behind this one and say, I tap him on his shoulder. Hey, pal.
He looks at you. What do you want?
Solar flare!
Oh yeah, he has to make a save against your DC. He rolled a natural 1, and you just see his eyes catch fire. My eyes! Oh my god! Ah! What the hell is wrong with you? As he runs into the wall and runs around before he falls down the cliff. Well, 20 is having a stroke of it, and he just rolls down the cliff and he dies.
Oh.
Now, do any of the other ones see this?
They all turn and and they just say, "Not yummy, yummy." Ready, steady, giggle, and they pull out weapons.
Oh no!
Does Rossi have a chance to sneak
Yes.
down this cliff before
Rossi.
this unfortunate Wiggle gets
Giggle, he's a giggle. He's a giggle.
Giggle, sorry, my bad.
Legally distinct parries. See why the only D&D game was that? Because they didn't want to be like, I want to kill the Wiggles. But yeah, Rossi, you can go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay. So just I wish I knew how to use D20. Roll 20.
Yeah, I use the macros
I see.
often.
I see Rossi going to.
19 plus 13.
You do not need any help. Heard that. I was about to give you some guidance, but I'm like, he seems to be doing just fine.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
I'm a rogue.
Yes.
I forgot you said that.
Speciality or whatever it's called.
Rogue gaming.
Yeah, you expertly, sneak down this cliffside, and you're able to leap to the top of the building here quietly, and you're able to
levitate.
Yeah, you're able to stealth, and as you do that, I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
Yippee!
As I see Amber
So
Solar
not
play
used
this
to
guy,
not using dice.
as I see Amber Solar play this guy, can I summon Cornelius?
Yes, you can.
I know it's going downhill.
Yeah, as soon as
Wait, guys. Do we have to fight everything that's on the map?
this is
I have
only a
total of
quarter
11. I
of
don't know
them.
how to-
That is going to be a lot of turns.
How do you add to the turn order?
I am able to add to the turn order. Technically, if you build your character sheet in Roll20, then you can. Yeah, if you select it and click it, and then it'll do it
11.
automatically.
There we go.
That's a nat 20 for 30.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's a rogue.
so you know,
The Kentucky Fried Fuck.
we have a house rule where if you get a nat 20, generally I just make your initiative 40 because that way you're first probably. Unless someone else goes around getting a nat 20. But if you have a nat 20, you start the combat with with another turn. So your first turn, you have 2 turns. And then every turn after that is normal, but...
Now I have to ask,
Oh,
how
ouch.
does that work for sneak attack? Would it count as if I sneak attack one round and I get my extra turn, would I still be able to sneak attack?
Yes, you would. It would
Okay.
be the same as if just you rolled initiative twice and you were next to each other.
Okay. That's pretty much all I need.
Okay, we have Amber, Jack, Elias, Rossi, Sherman. I think that's all 5 of you, so I need to roll for the Horde initiative of the Giggles.
Roll 50 initiative roll.
Technically, I think there's only 25 on the map. Well, 24, actually.
I need bullets.
Okay. All right. They got a 6, so they're really moving now. 6. I thought I added a turn. There we go. All right. I am going to sort. Rossi, you of course are first. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm not really surprised. So they're unaware of me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like really tempted to try to like get off and use my magic item, but that's probably not going to work well for me. So I think the better option is to probably use my short bow. Just so I can get an idea of ranges. He's probably the only person I can hit with a short bow, I think. No, it's an 80. I'm dumb.
By the way, the feat is exactly as it measures. It's 1-to-1. In case you were curious.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Trying to think.
Measure.
You're probably the best one to hit. Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit that guy.
See.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Alright. +9 to hit.
Oh.
Surely will not be another nat 20, right? 16 + 9.
That hits.
Alright. That
Sure as hell hope so.
That is 1d6 + 5. And then I do not believe I have sneak attack.
If they're unaware of you, you have sneak attack.
Okay.
It is if you have any kind of advantage on the roll, if they do not know you are there,
Oh,
if you have an ally within 5 feet.
That is so unfortunate. That's minimum damage.
Oh, no. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack.
Well, at least I can roll sneak attack. 66. Go.
No.
He's dead.
28. That
He's-
makes up for it.
He's dead. You expertly fire the arrow, and it just... And he dies a horrible, horrible death. Well, he doesn't scream. It's not as bad as the guy whose eyes melted. But he's dead. And the other Giggles look at him and they go, oh, no! Alright. You have another
that's it.
turn to work with?
Oh, right. They're not unaware of me now, are they?
They can technically see you, but you are a rogue, so if you want to get sneak attack, you can always steady aim.
Oh, right. I forget I have that.
I in a campaign I play in on Fridays, we have a rogue. He always steady aims, so I never forget.
Yeah, I had completely forgot about that. That's actually funny. Yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and steady aim.
Reminder, that is advantage on the roll.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit this guy.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Advantage roll. Oh, I can add. Okay, that's sweet. I don't know what this means though. I think I only rolled once. I did.
You hit, but go ahead and roll.
23 to hit.
Yeah, the 23 hits.
Yeah, yeah, 23 hits. And then 1d6. Maximum damage, so 6 + 5 is 11, and then sneak attack. Yippee! 24.
He's dead. He's dead. These guys are the fodder Giggles, so they die.
Yeah.
As another arrow pierces through him and he falls over dead in the fields. Amber, you're up.
I like to fly over, or maybe hover. I can make about 4 feet, 40 feet, which makes me about here. I have a range about 5 more feet, which means I can hit with my sword.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, so I pull out Stormbringer, and I swing. There's a 12 hit.
A 12?
Yeah.
A 12 does not, I'm sorry.
Lucky.
Alright.
Oh my god.
No.
Sorry, whenever I adjust my earbud, I accidentally press the unpause thing, and I keep playing my YouTube videos in the background.
I get mad, so I cast Fireball.
You attacked. Oh, right, quicken spell.
Yeah, so I like to. Are these guys bad guys?
They are all wearing the same gray shirt, which apparently is like a soccer player or something. I don't know. I just looked for gray shirt wiggle. So, but they all are members of the Giggles. So yes, you would call them bad guys. They helped in the kidnapping of a child.
Okay, so I can hit all 5 of these guys.
All right. Let me roll their dex save and go ahead and give me the damage. You've got a really high save DC. Yours is like 22, right? Or is it lower now since you don't have Scarlet's book?
That's only like 20.
Yeah, they still don't beat that. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Wait.
They're dead. Are you keeping it fire or are you switching it to something else?
I'm keeping the fire.
All right. Yeah, they are all turned into ash piles. And the other Giggles just look at them just like, oh no, this isn't good. That's a bit rich.
I guess. I'm supposed I can roll intimidation on the guy right in front of me.
Free action, yeah, you can.
Intimidation, baby.
I love how you didn't even put X's on them, they're just gone.
That's a 33.
There is a pungent odor coming from the man next to you now. And have you seen the meme where it's Mort from Madagascar crying after Alex goes, "Hi there," and Mort goes, "Eh"? That's what he's doing. He's going, "Eh."
Freaking POV from behind the teeth.
I guess I end my turn.
All right, Jack, you're up.
All right. So he's just gonna let's see. Let's get the measurement thingy here because gotta measure out distance. Here. So there's Jack. How long is that? That's a bit much. So he's gonna do his movement before anything else, and he's gonna go from here to like there. So I need to now not be there. We go. I believe 30 feet was like right about there. Sorry, I'm fighting with the measurement because it keeps popping it up.
All good, all good.
Can you go away? I don't want to be measuring anymore. How do I stop?
You have to reselect.
Yeah, you have to go back up to the select tool.
Oh, I see.
And do you have a mouse with a right click?
I am currently using my trackpad, but yes, I can right click.
All right. If you technically if you can click, hold, and then right click, that can measure for you. But if you're using a trackpad, I know it's much harder.
All right, so he's gonna go there, and then he's gonna fire his revolver at the guy standing next to Amber.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
It has a surprising range. Let's see here, +8. Actually, I'm gonna use this because I feel like doing that. D1d20.
Hit.
14 +8. Yeah. Okay. And it's gonna do 2d8 +2. 9 damage.
All right, it hits him in the side, and he backs. He stumbles a bit, just, as he's bleeding from his wound.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Let's see. These aren't fiends, so no extra. Extra attack. I'm sorry. What did I? Oh, that's right. Range or extra attack. Doesn't that mean I just get a second?
Yes, just a
I
second
need to
attack.
double check. Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's going to then do the same exact thing into the same exact guy.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
He's gonna. Yep. +8. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's gonna hit.
yeah, and don't forget to double the damage dice.
Double. Gotcha. All right. 2d8. So that's a total of 10 times 2.
Oh, you like he stumbles a bit, and then you close one eye, aim perfectly, and you just right through the head, and he falls on the ground dead.
Explodes. Alright, and that's all he's able to do. What I do want to ask though is how do we want to do reload, because it is a revolver.
Okay, it is 6-cylinder or 6 chambers.
Yeah.
Is he?
6.
How's he carrying it? Is he carrying it with hammer down on an empty, or is he carrying it fully loaded?
As in just like all the time. He generally has it loaded. But I mean like in combat after I've used my 6 shots. How do we want to?
Okay. All right. So he's got it fully loaded all the time. Good to know. Sorry, this is a topic I know about. So, reloading. I forget how 5e reload rules work. We can say a bonus action to reload after you fired all 6 shots, or if you want to reload earlier, you can. But
Gotcha. All right. So he's not going to reload right now, but that's just. Thank you for cleaning that up for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's gonna be it.
Sherman, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna use my astral plane goop to warp about like 30 feet above this guy, and drop my bag full of vials of acid on him.
Okay. Let me make his dex save. Go ahead and roll your damage. He fails.
Normal Sherman stuff.
Yeah. You melt him. He's dead. As the acid falls, he screams and oh my god!
I'm going to slightly lift my mask up, look at the guy next to him, and sadistically smile, looking at him as if saying, "You're next."
He's got a frown on his face. He looks terrified. All right.
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Elias, you're up.
All right. Well, seeing some of my companions getting to work, I send Cornelius over this gap here to the top of this little thing, this offshoot of the house, and then I'll use my bonus action to swap places with him. And I look over at Rossi and I say, "I like your style," and I go and I lift up my axe and I basically just shoot off a blast as I swing it. As I cast a guiding bolt out at one of these wiggles here. I mean, giggles. Who's? I see them. They're falling like wheat. So you know what? Let's just get this guy out here. Oh no, dragging him. Should be measuring.
Which one?
I'm just seeing how far away this guy is. Oh yeah, well within range. Guiding bolt I think has it's 120. So yeah, I cast a guiding bolt on him. And I say somebody shoot that guy next.
Rossi kind of gives you a thumbs up.
He starts to glow kind of with so the slash I send out is like a gold color, and so if it hits him, God, putting the horse before the carriage, or however that goes. Tried to do a little cowboy joke there. The cart before the horse. That's how it goes. Where are you?
There you
Where
go.
are you? Why can I not find? Oh, guiding bolt. It's right there. God, I'm blind, guys. I'm so sorry.
Hit.
Oh no, does a 13 hit?
You hit. These guys are weak.
right,
They're not the main enemies.
Fortunately, Sherman can only take one down at a time.
Yeah, so he starts to glow with a golden shimmer
He's-
or whatever.
He's
And,
dead. He's dead.
Oh no!
They only have 28
Uh.
points. There's just a lot of them.
Well,
So you're like, shoot him next! And he falls over dead.
the gold slash sort of just rips him in half, and I'm like, oh, that's not supposed to happen.
I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for these guys.
Well,
Because we're just,
don't be.
like...
Do their
decimated
weapons
them.
even like look like dangerous in any way?
They did pull out weapons.
Go ahead. Whoever wants to can roll perception on their
Oh
weapons.
god.
I'll go ahead and do that. D20. Hold on. +2. Oh, that's a D100. Nope, wrong one. Oops.
Oh my god.
7.
All right.
You know what? I'll roll as well.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. So everyone, pretty much besides Amber and Jack, you look, and their weapons have this strange aesthetic to them. They don't look like normal weapons. Like their hammers are red and yellow and like pink, and their swords appear to be made of balloons.
Oh my god.
Are these toy weapons?
And it looks like the crossbows they're holding, they shoot darts.
This is
Oh, no.
pathetic.
Guys, I don't think we're actually.
Like-
I don't think actually. I don't think
Let's just go into the building. This is
Alright, Elias, does that end your turn?
pathetic.
Jack's like, am I a good person? What have I done?
Oh,
You know,
God.
they did draw a weapon on us. So,
Yeah, they drew weapons on you.
We're
I shot in
They
the
drew
fence.
toys on us.
Okay, but Elias, does that end your turn?
Oh my god, I was muted. I'm sorry. I was saying stuff. I look around to everyone as I perceive these things about these wiggles, and I'm like, oh, guys, maybe we should take a more non-lethal approach. These seem to be, like regular guys.
Rossi's gonna kind of look at you.
As you look at the
They did
barren
draw a
wasteland of exploded Giggle,
Their weapons seem to
you
be
see
toys,
ones
Rossi.
whose
I get
brain
that,
matter is
but they
scattered
still
across.
focus on us.
They,
We're
they
just
are
regular
adults,
stuff.
right?
Yes, these are adults! These are adults!
Okay, okay. Good.
But toy weapons, that I don't know if that counts, man.
Tomato, tomato. It's the same thing.
It's the thought that counts.
Well, at least
Listen,
told
I'm
me that
getting paid
before.
to do morally questionable things.
What were you saying,
Take it
Amber?
the way you will. I'm
I
getting paid.
said you could at least told me that before I incinerated like 5.
Alright, Elias, does that end your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay, so let's
No
see.
wonder they're so pathetic.
Alright. Okay, that can hit you, and he'll probably step back and hit you, because he saw shots take out his friends. Okay. Let's see. Elias! 22 hit.
Discord, no.
Elias. Does a 22 hit?
Indeed, a 22 does hit it.
Okay.
Gonna do like 1d3.
Alright, Elias, you take
Ooh, that's
10 piercing damage, as well as 4 necrotic, as the dart hits into you, and you just feel it, like, cold coming from the dart. And you look at it, it looks like it's got, like, a plunger on the end, but it hurts. Like,
You
it
said
hurts.
10 plus what?
10 piercing, 4 necrotic.
10
Oh,
piercing,
God.
4 necrotic, 14 total.
As this guy shoots you with a dart from his crossbow.
These are like the fucking Nerf darts.
Ah, you son of a bitch!
Nerf darts with the freaking needles in the.
Yeah. As you see this
Get to
Giggle.
these-
Oh, Rossi, does a natural 20 hit?
Yeah, unfortunately, it does hit.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, god,
no.
this shit hurts.
All right. So that
This is how we
is
die.
Rossi, that
Actually,
is. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge.
That does have the damage. Okay, so 11, 18 plus 5, 23. So half of that is 12, and then I got. And then I think you also have the necrotic as well. So 6 and
Oh yeah, it's just all damage.
7. So 13. So you take 12 piercing, and this is already half for you. 12 piercing and 6 necrotic, as he lands a successful shot right in your shoulder, and like this dart like ingrains itself deep in your shoulder. And you look at it, it's a dart with a plunger on it.
He's gonna kind of rip it off. And he's gonna kind of look at Elias. You feel bad for them now?
No, nope. These weapons carry some type of necrotic energy on them. These guys aren't what they seem. Athena's blessing is with you. Kill these guys, please.
Alright, Jack, you see this Giggle here walk up to you, and he takes his balloon sword, and he starts, like, rubbing it between his hands, you know, sounds like a balloon.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Jack, does a, this is a big number, right? Does a 10 hit?
Thank God, no.
Alright, he swings the balloon sword, and you see a bolt of lightning arc into this rock here. He's like, dang it!
Jack's just like, what have I done to deserve this? I thought this was gonna be a nice... Dude, what the fuck?
You see this Giggle? Go ahead, Amber.
I just said I'm surprised none of them came out to me yet.
They haven't yet. They've got bigger fish to fry, so to speak. Like the guy who melted someone. You see this Giggle racks a bolt in his crossbow and fires at you, Sherman. Does a 13 hit?
No, it misses.
Alright, the bolt falls off into the side. And you see, let's see, these Giggles are going to move here. You have 30 feet of movement, so he goes there. He goes there. These two are going to fire at Amber. Amber! Oh, big number. Does a 9 hit, Amber?
Nope. And can I just like where I cut one in half with my sword?
What?
I cut one in half with my sword
Well, no one's near you.
with the crossbow with the bolt.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's flying towards you, and you just shing. And I'm assuming, Amber, that a 14 does not hit either.
Nope.
All right.
I either dodge or cut them when they get near me.
Okay, let's see. How many more Giggles do we have? Okay, not that many. This guy is going to move forward. He's probably just going to dash. He's going to get to here because he needs to get in range of the big boys. This Giggle is probably just he's gonna dash and get, around here. And then this Giggle. Live Mateo in the back. Sorry, Elias in the background reaction. Anyway, Roll20 has a stroke. And that's the Giggle's turn. And you see Jack from behind you, Knuckle running, is Gary D. Gorilla. And let's see. He grabs both of these Giggles' heads in his hands, and he goes to slam them together. Let's see, they need to make a strength saving throw. They fail.
Oh.
I need to use my dice. I have a lot of dice sets, but I leave most of them not at my laptop, so I have to do this myself. As you see, he pushes their heads together, and you hear a sickening crunch as and they look like they're barely holding on. as he sticks another cigar in his mouth.
Bringing the cat to 4.
Yep.
Number 4.
All right. It's Mike's turn, so he is going to run up. He's going to pass through Gary's space because he knows that's allowed, and he's going to try to chomp on the head of this Giggle. He hits. That's another 4d10. Yeah, have you guys seen the videos where, like, it's the hippopotamuses with the watermelons?
Oh no.
Yeah.
He leans over, holding his pizza thermos, and chomps down on this guy's head. Boom.
Oh.
I prefer pizza.
Fine.
All right. Rossi, your turn.
All right, sick. Someone's gonna die now.
People have been dying.
This guy. I don't like him. This guy gonna get shot. Steady aim.
All right.
Man wants to shoot me. I'm gonna just teach him a lesson. Does
19, yes, hits. If you ask it to roll 2 d20s, it'll almost always think that you're asking it to total.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, 19 to hit. Which you said that does hit. So okay. Still using the okay, fuck. 11 damage and then sneak attack. An extra 24 on top of the 11.
The arrow sinks through his heart, and you can see it carries the heart out the back with it.
Oh.
Nice. I'm gonna try using some of my movement to try to get some cover, because Rogue HP not doing too well. Actually, wait. Do I have dodge action as a bonus action?
Steady aim is a bonus action, if you were unaware.
Fuck, right. You're so right, actually, Bestie. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and end my turn.
If you are curious, there is a bit of area like behind, because this is a roof, so it hangs out over the edge of the building. You could theoretically scale down and get right behind the building if you're looking for that.
The problem is I'd be in melee range. Actually, I'd probably do more damage since I'm using a rapier. So yeah, I think I will just go ahead and scale to kind of like get behind the building.
All right. Does that end your turn?
That does indeed end my turn.
Amber, you're up.
Alright, the dimension door right in the middle of these guys.
All right.
Kapow. Let's see something cool.
They look at you just like, we're gonna mess you up and steal your socks.
Bucko. They feel like the kind of people that use Bucko.
What did they have in their
Listen
hand?
here, buddy.
They have, one of them has what appears to, you would guess is supposed to be knuckle dusters, but it's made from like ring pops. Another one has like a squeaky hammer in his hand, and one of them does in fact have a crossbow that shoots darts. Dear God, what is going on with Roll20?
Oh, it's from behind me and cast lightning bolts.
Alright, let me roll the dex save. Are you moving around to get all three of them, or are you just hitting the one?
The one's right behind me, like right here.
Those guys?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, they fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do they survive a 47?
No.
Oh.
It just friggin' and you see like their skeletons flash, and they fall to
Home
the
Alone.
yeah, they fall to the ground. Wisps of smoke coming off of their body.
What's their reaction to me just obliterating that guy? Those guys.
Oh, we're gonna get you now, Buckaroo. Buckaroo, sorry, Buckaroo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see.
All right, I end my turn. This is gonna be fun.
All right. So those of you over on this side of the battlefield, you see the shadows around Dark Gareth Pool and dissipate, and he appears. Let's see, he can do this. He's got 100-foot range, so he's gonna go there. And you see him appear behind this guy, and then he walks towards him and hits. And so he grabs this guy and says, "Hey, buddy!" And he starts beating him in the face. And he's just like beating this guy's face in. Absolutely, you see this guy's like, oh, and like he breaks his arm, breaks his leg, but he doesn't kill him. I left you alive. If you kill a killer, the number of killers in the world stays the same.
Unless you kill
What
a
in the
second
Batman
person.
ass? Unless you kill multiple killers, in that case.
Okay. Alright, that ends his turn. Jack, you're up.
So Jack's gonna like look at the Is the gorilla still holding the one Giggle?
He's like he took their heads and whacked them against each other and took his hands off, but this Giggle is barely alive.
Alright. So yeah, he just like holds his pistol up, just like pretty much. He's just gonna kind of. He's gonna just just shoot point blank. He's like done with this bullshit already. Yeah, that's 17.
That hits.
Yeah, all right, and then 2d8, only 5. Ooh,
He's dead.
Plus 2. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, he's
7.
dead.
So yeah, just
All right, and then he's gonna. How much is 30 feet? Hold on. Just gonna go there. All right, now I have to go back to select. He's gonna walk his way down to that rock. Oh wait, would I have to do the freaking the movie, the squiggly measurement? Hold on.
The
Yeah, to get down the cliff, or do you want me to just do a straight line?
You can do a straight line. I would say these are not tall enough to impose any fall damage. Like Jack could probably slide down the sides of the cliff.
And so he's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna hope that that's within 40 feet. That's not what I meant to do. How do I undo that? Uh-oh.
I can get
I
rid
think
of
you
it.
just right-click it
Okay.
and then click delete.
Undo. There we go.
I got you.
All right, and then okay, perfect. That's within range. And then he's going to fire at the this guy. And he's gonna roll to hit, and he's going to do a funny thing that the sharpshooter skill set does, because I feel like using it now. I take a -5 on the attack roll and get +10 to the damage roll.
Ooh boy.
All right.
So he's going to do that. So that's going to be a total of +3 to the attack roll.
Nice.
You hit.
So 2d8 plus 12. One more. 12 plus 12, 24. I'm guessing that kills it.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
As it
Cool.
pierces through him and he falls to the ground dead.
Is that like a headshot for you?
suppose.
Yeah, I guess sharpshooter would do something along. I mean, I do have magical bullseye, but I don't feel like spending spell slots yet. So
I was just wondering if there's any flavoral change when you use your sharpshooter.
Flavoral. Yeah, definitely. Jack prefers to aim for the head if he's in
Okay,
actual
word.
combat. Like if it's if it's in a situation like this, he's just looking to get bodies on the floor. Just dome shots all around.
Heard that.
And that's going to be it for his turn.
All right, Sherman.
Alright, I'm gonna use my goop to warp above this guy. And then just drop another bag of acid.
All right, let me roll his dex save. Go ahead and give me the damage. Wow, he fails. He rolled a 2 on the dice.
I'm pretty sure even if he succeeds, he dies.
Yeah, unless he nat 20s and completely dodges it, he's dead. Unless you roll all 1s or something.
Yeah, fair. He's dead.
He melts with a screw. Oh god! As his body melts away, skin peeling from the flesh.
I'm also gonna pick up his weapon and do an Arcana check.
Go
Yeah, it's
ahead.
probably a smart
what
move.
kind of magic this is.
Go ahead and roll. As you examine his weapon, or one of them, which appears to be an axe made from foam,
Yeah, what's up?
there appear to be runes carved into the foam that bear resemblance to Fae.
I am gonna definitely bring these weapons to Makeo. So I'm gonna pick up after the battle, I'm gonna pick up one set of each.
Alright, does that end your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Elias, you're up.
Let's see. Would Makeo want to see these? I don't know.
Oh, my bad. I keep muting myself and forgetting that I'm muted.
I do
So
the
we'll start
same.
to close the distance here. I will use my bonus action to summon Cornelius. I'll just resummon him 30 feet from your boy. Where am I going? Where's 30 feet?
Who's
About
Cornelius
here
again?
at this bump. Cornelius is what I call my echo.
Oh.
Or any companion, really. They're just default Cornelius.
Yeah, but why
Based.
Cornelius?
I knew a really nice guy named Cornelius once, and that's just the name I use.
Father, played again, jolly good show.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I will move Cornelius. I think I've got 30 feet on his movement, right? Oh, not quite, not quite. All right, well, I'll leave him there actually, and then I'll use my action to Sacred Flame. What's the range on Sacred Flame? Actually, I never actually used this shit. 60 feet.
That's a lot of feats. That's a pretty good character.
Yeah, I think I might
Damn.
actually have to move a bit. Okay, cool. So I move Cornelius, right? I say, get in there, bud. And then I jump off of this, you know what I mean, this lower roof area here. Bam, and I make my way down. I imagine I'll have to do some type of athletics.
I mean, if you want to roll in athletics, you can. It's not that tall.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, look, hey man, if you're not gonna make me roll it, I just describe as I shoot the finger guns to Rossi, and then I jump off of the roof there, and Cornelius, we kind of fly down together, and I run up, and then I'll Sacred Flame one of these guys near Amber, and I'm like, it doesn't. How does a Sacred Flame go? It's like a spear coming down from the sky. It's a gold spear that comes down and lights him on fire. Cast it. Oh yeah, you do a, what is this?
I know it's a save. I think it's Dex.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. Dex save, yep. Or take 3d8 for
Fail?
a level. Yeah, DC 18. Yeah, let me roll it. I can do this. I've done a Sacred Flame before. Fuck you, man.
Which one
And
are
I
you
say
going
that.
for?
Let's say this homie right here.
All right.
And I as I call down the, you know what I mean, the wrath of Athena, I'm like, nobody likes when you steal kids. You're gonna pay for this, and these shitty weapons too. And
flame.
that was my bonus action. That's the end of my turn.
All right. The flame burns across him, and he stares you down. Let's see. We're gonna start with the guy that you just hit. He's gonna try to shoot you. I presume that a 23 hits.
It does, yeah.
Okay. That is 6 necrotic. And wow, 9 piercing.
So you guys can see Idris is like eating these shots. He's like, they definitely are hitting him, but he's like just knocking these darts off.
Oh shoot, that guy had the thing. So it's time it was that guy, the guy that you didn't hit, shot you because you hit his friend. But this friend, because he's only got his rubber mallet, he's gonna try to hit you, Amber.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay. All good. Amber, wow, big number, Amber. Are you ready? Does a 10 hit?
No.
All right. So he tries to swing at you with his squeaky hammer, and he misses off to the side, and it hits against the floor with an air. Okay, let's see. Who is an alive Giggle?
Can I just look at him like,
except for their damage.
Not many.
can I just give him like the face like, really, dude? I was right in front of you.
Yeah, you can just seriously. This guy's gonna
What
run
is-
up.
Its reaction says.
They look at him, and well, actually, one of them like looks at him. He just shot at Elias. Says, seriously, I gotta put on a accent. Seriously, I hit my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you for that.
Oh, please, I'm all the way over here. What are you gonna do about it?
Just hit the guy right beside you.
Yeah, and I'm still standing. My skin might be melted with radiance, but I'm still alive, ain't I?
Wait till I get my hands on you. We'll see about that.
Hey, Amber, you should convert them with the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Yeah, you're right. Can I have these
Wink.
guys? Hey, everyone, can I have like all 3 of these guys?
Sure. I'll focus on this dude down here.
One of them is unconscious because he met Dark Gareth.
Ah.
Up here by you, Amber, he's unconscious. Oh, I think I gave him the ninja.
Is Darkness mad that we're killing them?
No. He Gary killed some. Or Gary wants to kill them, so.
Damn it, Dark Gareth.
I know.
Oh.
And Mike wants to kill. Mike did kill one, and Mike is his favorite, so.
Mhm. Yeah, they did still kill a child. Supposedly they stole a child. Do we know that? Do you know they actually stole him?
I mean, who knows? I do, but, you know.
I guess we'll find out next time on Derelict DND.
Actually, it's going to be this time. Alright.
There.
Gary D. Gorilla runs.
Dragon Balls.
He leaps onto this roof. Sorry, I'm eating. And then he dashes down to about here. And then Mike is going to... Let's see, Mike is going to charge forward. And he's going to dash. So that puts him about there. Rossi, you're up.
All right. I want to do some cool things. Problem is, it requires setup. So I'm actually going to try to Does this guy like know where I'm at?
He does not.
Okay. Maybe then I can do this without having to set up. I need to figure out. Ooh, that's kind of rough, actually. Actually, wait. I could dash. Because I only need like an extra 5 feet to get to him.
You can also bonus action 5-foot step.
That is true. Actually, wait. Is my garrote a bonus action though? That's what I'm trying to do. Is the garrote a bonus action? Let me check.
By the way, in case you did not know, you can use an action to do something that is normally a bonus action. That is a rule in 5e.
Okay, yeah. Because I want to use my magic item and show that off. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, move over here, bonus action, take a 5-foot step, and I'm going to attempt to garrote this guy.
All right. So what does he need? Do you need to roll something? Do I need to roll something?
He needs to make a dex save of 14, unfortunately.
He fails.
Okay, yeah, so piano wire on a hidden spool makes for a deadly weapon. If you're within 5 feet of a creature that is unaware of your presence, you can take an action to garrote them. They must succeed on the dex save, but they failed. On a failed save, roll an amount of dice equal to double your current sneak attack damage. The target takes magical force damage, and of that amount is grappled. So yeah, he's probably going to be dying from this, but it is cool. So that's all that matters. So he's going to be taking. He takes 48 magical force as Rossi sneaks up from behind him and wraps wire around his neck.
And presumably poles.
Yeah, no, he's going to pop his head off.
Yeah, no, it just fling, decapitates him.
Yeah.
Oh,
The wire
yeah.
would then pull back into his cuffs before,
All right.
that's the end of his turn.
Amber, you're up.
Hey, I like to hold the book in the air. Hey guys, everyone read this except for you, Darth Gareth. Wait, is he? What is he?
You've never seen his face. He always wears his cloak.
No, as in, what is his alignment?
Well, okay. So only evil-aligned creatures get the scorching rays of sunlight that murder them. These guys are neutral, however.
Oh.
I mean, we did attack first.
Technically, they drew... Yeah, kind of.
They kidnapped a child.
Yeah, like, they're evil.
These guys aren't the leaders, though. These guys aren't the Giggles Prime.
We'll get there.
Fine. Alright.
No, they could. No.
No, they can be evil. Go ahead and scorch them with the power of the Book of Exalted Deeds.
If they're not evil, they're not evil. It just it's...
Yeah, fair on. These guys don't matter too much because they're just fodder. Really.
Okay, so use the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Well, first they have to see if they're stupid enough to try to read it. That someone who previously burned someone's eyes out and incinerated 5 of their friends. They're like, oh, just, hey, read this. They might not do that. So one of them does not. Because they can choose not to. And the other one also does not read it.
How do you not read something?
Close your eyes, look away.
Guys, knowledge. Like, come on.
It's like if you just shove a book in someone's face, that doesn't mean they're reading it.
Guys,
Alright.
we did kill Mind Flayer last session.
You took him off guard. Some random person walked in and said, "Hey, read this." Oh, I wonder what's. Oh my god.
He's being attacked and they said read it.
These guys, they're not as taken by surprise because they weren't ambushed. one of their friends was burned, and you killed like a good portion of them. So they're thinking we don't trust you to read something you're showing us.
Did we kill them, or did they get themselves killed by stealing a child?
No, we killed them. No, we killed them.
No, yeah, no, we killed them. We killed them.
Like,
Anyways, since they have their
one
eyes
of them just
closed,
blew a couple people up. I've shot a couple people and also just pulled a guy's head off. Like,
And I domed 4 of them.
Yeah.
well, since their eyes closed, does that mean I have advantage on my attack with my sword?
Sure. But I'm going to say in the future, I'm probably going to have to reevaluate the Book of Exalted Deeds thing, because I think the text says creatures who try to read from it. And if you're just forcing evil creatures to read from it, they're not trying to read it, they're being forced to read from it.
Alright, does 23 hit?
Yes, that does hit.
Okay, so that'll be
Which one are you hitting? This one here is hurt, and this one here is not.
I hit the one that's hurt. That's 7, and it's what's and what are they exactly? Are they like fey? Because this thing is partly iron.
They're just normal humans. You're fine. You don't have to worry about resistances. They're just guys.
Okay, so that's 7, and that's 6 lightning, 3 radiant, and
He's dead. He was pretty hurt from the Sacred Flame, and you just chop him in half.
and that's another 6 for radiant. And aren't there is there any leftover damage? Because what's the ruling? If you hit a creature with an item attack, you can transfer it.
It is not.
Huh?
That is not the ruling.
You sure? What's that thing called again?
I think there might be something else you're thinking of. But standard, no, you cannot.
I swear I remember it. Mateo, what was it again? Seriously, no one knows what. Okay, then.
For
Do
now.
you have the cleave ability? Are you someone that can cleave?
Oh, cleave. I don't think Amber is.
I don't think cleave is an ability.
Cleave attack. Rules and game mechanics.
Some classes
Only
have-
from the Great Weapon Master feat. Okay, there are optional rules in the DMG. Oh, God. I have the DMG, but... Yeah, it's optional. Heavy weapon. It has to be a heavy weapon. Yours is not.
Dang, my mistake.
It's all good. It's all good. Does that end your turn?
Let's see here. So it was an action. So, yeah, I guess it does.
All right. It is Dark Gareth's turn. He knows that you want to leave those guys to you, so he's going to disappear. He is going to pool his shadows. Okay,
Right.
there.
I do have one question though.
What's up?
Do I basically just smite this guy with holy lightning?
Yeah, your sword cleaves through, and as you see the lightning arc through his body, as well as lights shine out of his eyes as he dies.
Am I just an archangel now?
You are not. Archangels have a lot more going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, person with wings with a sword striking down people. Where have I seen that before?
Okay. Ooh, this guy is kind of totally...
Why am I a marketable plushie?
As Dark Gareth beats up this guy to unconsciousness. Alright, Jack, it is your turn.
Alright. Movement. Oh. Jack is gonna go to here. And he is going to do
the same sharpshooter attack that he did on the last guy onto the guy next close to him. So it's gonna be 1d20 plus 3, 16.
Hit.
2d8 plus 12, 26.
He's dead.
And then, so that's another tick off. And then I'm gonna pray that that's within 40 feet. It's a line again. I can't do that. Why do I keep doing that? Undo. There we go. Damn. All right. Now what is it? If it's the second number, it's at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So instead, actually no. Actually, might as well. You only live once. Let's see here. Yeah. No, that bullet just fires and misses. All right, and then he's going to use a bonus action to reload because he's out of bullets.
All right.
And that's his turn.
Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn, my friend.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna once again abuse the goop to go to this guy and acid.
Eventually, I'll give a ruling for what you have to do to use that goop.
I just think it's a bonus action.
Yeah, it was. Eventually, you'll run out, though.
Then I'll just go back to St. Claus Joe's when I start getting low. Or hire Michael to do it.
You're 2 steps ahead, aren't you, Sherman?
Probably not.
You probably are. You know what this guy is? He's been melted to death.
Yeah, he... I mean, look, this is the only way I can get across the battlefield.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Alright. There is... Go ahead.
Alright. Yeah, alright, I'm done.
Alright, Elias, there is 1 Giggle left. Probably just be best to kill it.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
What's up?
I have a thing that adds 10 feet to my range, and I didn't write it down in the thing that I was reading.
Damn.
Actually,
whatever.
there's 3 left. 2
Happens
are
to
not,
the best of us.
2 of them are only knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay, there are 3 there's 1 active Giggle left. 2 of them are unconscious at 0 HP.
Is this guy, has he been damaged already? This one remaining...
Giggle? No, he has not.
Okay. Well, then I'll run up. I think I've got just enough room to get up there. I just measured it. It was 30 feet to the outside of this wall. And I've got a 10-foot reach. So he gets the full Monty. I go on and start swinging my halberd. Make sure I'm using the right ones here. No need to turn on the extra damage yet. Okay, here we go, yeah. So I just take some swings at him. 1, 2, and then I'll go for a pool cue attack with the bonus action.
All 3 hit.
Nice. Oh man, this is a new character sheet, so I haven't turned it on to auto roll the damage.
He's dead.
Yeah, I basically just dash forward and we'll just say I stab him 3 times. I just sort of shank.
Alright.
There's a chain.
So as the last Giggle falls dead, you see Gary, he looks to the north. That's not all of them. These were just their lackeys.
Oh no.
I'm going to start going around killing, like, just finish off the ones that Dark Gareth spared. Or,
Jeez.
Did anybody get hit in there?
Just double
You guys
tap
all
roll,
right?
just make sure no one's dead.
Anybody take any shots? Those little fucking darts they were pretty terrible.
Yeah, I've got
What
cure
the
wounds
hell's
if
going to
anyone
want to
needs as
see
well.
these? I'm going, pick up one of every weapon. He is into runes like this.
He actually throws the head of the guy he garroted into the to them.
All right, Rossi, man.
Mateo
heads
would
around.
like
Brutal.
these, right?
Took a pretty bad shot.
Yeah, for study, that's great. Mateo would probably love them. He loves good materials for making items.
And their runes. Like, these are runes.
I did take a little bit of a bad shot, but I should be fine.
I tell what's his name? Jack Thorpe. I'm like, you might want to save your magical resources for the heat of battle. I go to Rossi and I say, I've got a healer's kit here. And I
Gotcha.
turn over and I give him take an action to bandage him up, and I've got some like on my hip. You can see in like this medicine bag, I've got like some salves and fucking bandages and shit. And I go ahead and give him a little heal.
None of these were the kid, right?
No, you guys did not accidentally kill the kid.
Good.
What's up, Sherman? You look smaller than normal.
How much healing did I get?
I just rolled it on the roll 20. It's 9 plus 12.
Okay.
And just so you
I'm
know,
gonna move.
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna move my guy.
Just so you know, Goji, that's 1d6 plus 4 plus the character level for the healer's feat.
I'm back up to full HP.
Oh, sick. Nice. I thought I might have to stab you. You know what I mean? That's not a good joke because you guys don't know. My axe, just in case I have to heal you, don't be weird about it. It can heal people when I stab them instead of stabbing them.
Just say that it heals. You don't have to go that explanation about it.
Well, I mean, hey, I just don't want you to be scared of me trying to stab you.
Just all of a sudden, unprovoked, he just swings his axe at you. You're just like,
Right. You'd be concerned.
You just chop my arm off. Don't worry, dude. I'm healing you.
But no, your arm won't come off. It would be healed. It would.
Yeah.
oh, we're back.
As you all are talking, you hear, you see in the distance a big red cart.
Oh no!
And
oh no, I see them.
Oh no, it is the Wiggles.
the giggles. 1 second. I have to edit Sherman.
My mistake.
I like to prepare an action.
Okay. But you see them sitting there. They all have fruit salad and they're eating it, On the side of the big red cart is written toot toot chugga chugga. And on the front it says big red cart. And you see they pull up and Mike looks at him and says, "I'm gonna kill you, Giggles!" And he runs at him and you see the purple Giggle waves his hand and a spike pierces through Mike, killing him.
No! I want to catch you real fun, but I don't think I should do it just for an NPC that, it's not worth it for the funny.
And you see the Giggles get off of the big red cart, and you see a child in a cage sitting on the big red cart. Guys, please, give me a second. Before you all start jumping these people. You guys can move closer to him. But we haven't entered combat yet. And you see Gary runs up, and he goes, "No, Mike! I'll kill all of you Giggles! I'll do it, I swear!" Well, if it isn't Gary D. Gorilla. And your little cook there, looks like we handled him quite well, didn't we, boys? Yes, we did. Our fruit salad is healthier and better tasting than that hippopotamus's crappy pizza.
Is it yummy, yummy?
It is very yummy, yummy.
no.
Listen, I don't give two shits about what you guys like to do in your free time. So how about you just release the kid and go home and toss each other salads?
No. We're killing
Yo,
them.
that should be a vicious mockery roll.
That's actually fucking crazy.
I don't care if you're a bard or not.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Oh yeah.
I like to roll
Break through
persuasion
reality,
for that
become a bard.
epic toast.
That'd be intimidation, but yeah.
Okay, so that will be a 28.
Damn.
Damage, right. They step back a bit. Sorry. They're eating fruit salad. That's why it's taking them a second.
I thought I wanted to be over there, but I'm actually standing over here with Rossi and Jack Thorpe. Sorry, don't mind
Alright.
me.
Alright.
I cast Warding Bond on Rossi while they're talking, doing their villain monologue. I'm like, don't worry, Athena's gonna look out for you, bud. And I put my hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, freaking sweet.
And they look at you and they say, "Well, nice to match wits with someone smarter than Gary over there." Dark Gareth is looking at Mike's corpse. You could guess that he is in some form of catatonic. He is catatonic.
Can I just revivify? I only got 3 spell slots though.
I can stab him, Sherman.
He's
don't know.
dead.
He's dead. Mike's dead.
Was he
That's
killed
why
outright
I
at like
did-
double HP or?
He's dead. He's an NPC. I can kill him if I want to.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's got worse ways can revivify.
I've got more spell slots. I can cast Revivify if you want, Sherman.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll just leave Mike's corpse rotting there.
Yeah, Sherman needs to know loss.
Sherman needs to loss.
This is a canon event.
Yeah,
Can't avoid it.
he is the only person that shared Sherman's views of the gods.
And now he's dead.
All right.
Jack's like, been there. Damn.
Alright,
And then allows you guys to continue.
go ahead and everyone roll in. Well, actually, no, I don't need to roll initiative. I still have your turn order, so don't roll initiative. I'm gonna just have to roll initiative for the giggles. And I can take Mike off the initiative order. Bye, Mike.
I like to like.
Bye,
It
Mike.
Alright, go ahead and use your prepared action.
Huh?
You go ahead and use your prepared action. You said you had a prepared action. Go ahead and use it.
Okay, what's wrong with my thing? Why is it sliding?
You're in measure mode.
Yeah.
Oh, is it something up with your mouse?
Yeah, I think I hit all of them with this call lightning bolt.
Ah, I see. Let me roll their initiatives real quick.
So that'll be 4d10 plus 10.
Is this the child behind them? This,
Yes, he is in a cage on the cart.
Kid with the lightning.
Child.
He's a dwarven
Don't
child.
She's
got a
got a
beard
lot of
there.
lightning.
I can control him. I can make it so it doesn't.
Oh no!
What is it?
That doesn't sound good. I don't like this. I don't like the implications here.
Okay, so the giggles have been sorted.
The red one is equal to my power. I see.
Oh no.
Alright, so they need to make a dex save, right, Amber?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
I just don't know.
Success. So all of them but one succeed.
Which one doesn't succeed? I gotta know which one.
Purple.
That yeah,
Of course.
he's
He
the
deserves it.
limit
He
one.
killed Mike.
He did kill Mike.
He deserves it.
So that's 32.
And it's half damage on a success, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One of them did nat 20, so he's not going to take any damage. And we're going to make it the same. The red one, he's just cracked. He's the leader, Giggle.
The leader was the red one, of course.
Just like Power Rangers.
I was about to say just classic Power Ranger rules.
Alright. So the red Giggle turns to you all and says, Ready, steady, Giggle! Alright, I need everyone to make me a Constitution save.
I can't take these.
Yippee!
Yay.
It's at +2.
Okay.
An 8. Oh, great.
Is it spell?
God.
And don't forget, you get a +1 to your saves, Rossi.
Yeah.
Uh,
Frickin' sweet.
It is not a spell, it is a boon he
Oh.
has.
I can give myself a +5, so it's 15.
16.
Like a flash of genius.
Okay. So Amber saves.
Wait, there's a 15 save.
No. So if you want to save your Flash of Genius, go ahead and tell me.
Yeah, I'll save it. God damn.
Okay, so Amber, you take half. But everyone who
God.
failed takes...
Half of what?
half of this. Everyone who failed takes 36 necrotic. Amber, you take 18 because you succeeded. As you see waves of energy release from his hands.
Can I?
So,
uncanny dodge it?
I think Uncanny Dodge is a reaction that works for any damage you take.
Nah, Uncanny Dodge works on attack roll based.
Oh, right, you're right.
Evasion that works for
Yeah.
like deck saves.
Yeah, and this was a con save, so your evasion doesn't come in, unfortunately.
Oh fuck, that's gonna hurt.
But you do take half damage from Warding Bond, though.
No.
Do I? Do I?
Yeah,
How
but
that works?
yeah, if you scroll up a little bit, I pinged it in the.
Yeah,
virtual.
damn, I actually forgot about that.
No problem, but I take that half damage, so it's
So, that's still a lot of damage.
it's okay, man. This is what the character is for.
So wait, how
For
much damage do
healing.
I take then?
18.
Yeah, what was it?
18 was the
total?
halved. 36 was
Okay.
the total.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, let's
All right.
tally her up.
I got dropped right back to where I was before I was healed.
Eh.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up more Wiggles song titles for their attack
I'm gonna
cries.
no.
stab the red one.
Oh, that's perfect. If we
No,
kill
we
the
need to
leader,
fight with like the fruit salad. Yum, yum. Please.
I never really liked the Woodward when I was a kid.
They had a really bad dark ride. I know that about them. And I've heard some of their songs. And then, since he has a second turn, he says, "Now let's shimmy shake!"
Oh my god.
And he is going to make an attack on Amber. Amber does a 22 hit.
oh,
Yeah.
Alright, so you see as his hand curls and he raises it, as you see not one hand, but 5 ethereal claws extend and pierce into you. You take 25 necrotic.
Weird that the Book of Zoldi does give you like something against necrotic damage. Since like
I know it gives you resistance against radiant because that's the beneficial you got. It does not give you resistance against necrotic because that is not the type of damage it specializes in.
yeah, it's just that isn't necrotic like the opposite of radiant?
It is, but that's just the way the item works. It gives you one resistance. If your other beneficial priority was another one of those resistances, then I would have made it necrotic, but it does radiant, so you're resistant to radiant. Don't worry, one of these guys does radiant.
I'm supposed to continuously reading the book will give me more minor
I
damage.
bet
It will not. It will not. That is not how it's written.
Alright.
Alright, that ends his turn. Rossi, you're up.
All right. Well, I did say I was going to be going after the one that could match me in initiative, so I guess I'm going to shimmy shank the red one.
There you go.
I actually hate that I said that.
No, that was Pete.
We're gonna.
Mm-hmm.
He is within 5 feet of Amber, though. Correct?
Let me take out my handy dandy measure tool. I'll move him a little closer since he did physical attack Amber.
Yeah, because he did like actually hit her. Okay, cool. I do have sneak attack. Yippee!
But with it, oh no.
All right. So yeah, sneak. I would have loved to have used steady aim, but unfortunately, I moved. All right. So it's just +9 to hit. 23 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is. Oh, and I'm using my rapier now, so I actually get more damage. Yippee! All right. Nine piercing, and then for sneak attack. That's an additional 22 piercing.
You stab your rapier into the side, and he drops the bowl of fruit salad he was holding in his other hand. Not yummy yummy anymore. Does that end your turn?
Wait, did I kill him?
No, he's alive.
Okay.
These guys have 150 health. They're not.
Okay, I was a little worried there for a second. No, yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. It's not like, okay, here's these big scary guys.
Hey,
Man, these
Hey,
guys
guys,
look like an important NPC. I wonder if I'm gonna one-shot them.
All right.
which one killed Mike again?
It was the
Sorry.
purple one.
Purple.
Purple Giggle.
Yeah, I'm getting him to a variance on my turn.
All right, Amber, you're up.
Hey guys, read this.
Seriously? We just had a discussion about this, Amber. I said going forward, it's not going to work like that. You have spells! You have spells, Amber!
I suppose I can roll to persuade them to read the book.
Amber, you have spells! Use your spells! I'm not trying to railroad you, but it's one of those things where it kind of takes away the combat. And we want this to be fun for everybody.
I'd like to roll. I like to cast lightning bolt, and can I use my? I pretty much have full control over all lightning, so
I would say yes, you can shape it around the child so you don't hit the kid, if that's what you're wondering.
I hit all 4 of them.
If you like put yourself, actually, you could probably just not hit the kid if you like moved over next to Rossi.
I can probably just.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, just do that.
Yeah, I like to just cast like that. I mean, can I just bend it so it can hit like that?
Yeah, you can like make it do a 90-degree turn right there, and we'll say it's like you're casting it from right next to Rossi, or where Rossi is standing.
All right, so that's about what?
Let me roll their d6. That's a fail, 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 fail. All 4 fail.
Okay, so that's a 50. Hold up.
We'll start with that.
Ooh. And that's a +3, so that's a 61.
All right, I will take that on the yellow Giggle, and then I'll go around and I'll give the... I am freaking hitting minus. Is it just zooming me out? There we go. And they're hurting.
My daughter says good luck killing the Giggles guys.
Thank you.
No.
She said it's not cool that they killed the
Mike.
hippo guy. Mike the hippo.
All right, I'm glad to know we have someone like that on our side.
The childhood wonder is gone.
I think the wonder is the friends we made along the way.
And hold up.
Alright. And you got something else to throw against these giggles?
Transmute spell. Twin spell.
That is a single target thing. I believe we've discussed earlier. Is that twin spell is only on single target spells, so you can't twin spell a lightning bolt.
Alright, I guess I'll let you quickly spell it.
So
Bonus.
I'm assuming one was cast from the staff then?
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be a... Hold up. And I would like to cast on the red one, let's see here, Disintegrate.
Oh my goodness! Hey, let me roll a dex save. He fails.
Matter of fact, the blue one. I want the red one to suffer.
Alright, so you're going to disintegrate Blue Giggle. Alright, go ahead and roll your damage. He failed.
Okay, so that's about 10d6 plus 40.
Yep. Actually, one of the characters I play, not in Meta's campaign, but in the in-person one I do on Fridays, has disintegrate.
So that's an 85.
The Blue Giggle didn't even get a chance to fight before he was disintegrated. As he says his final words, Tabanaba style!
Does he explode as he dies?
No, he got disintegrated.
Oh, I thought you were going for like an explosion mechanic.
Nah. Ever seen Infinity War?
I don't know if it's quite that, or if it's just your disintegrate hits him and there's just like a pile of dust.
I like to match like Disintegrate. Like I like to match that as Infinity War.
It hits him and he just... I don't feel so good.
I feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, it ends my turn. Also, he can't really be brought... He can't even be brought back regularly. You actually probably need the Infinity Gauntlet.
You need the True Resurrection spell, is what that one is.
And Wish.
Or Wish. Because True Resurrection is you can bring them back as long as they didn't die of old age. And you don't need a piece of their body. It's pretty much as long as they didn't die of old age and you know their name, something like that. And their soul is free to be resurrected. Resurrection is the one where you need a piece of their body. So, Dark Gareth, he's a little pissed off. Actually, no, he's not going to move. He's going to pull out a weapon that the party actually helped him get. The Charlatan Bow.
Yeah. The good old Charlatan bow. I don't know that. That's Elias. Never mind. Oh, cool bow, Dark Gareth.
Thank you, Elias. Oh, sir. I've used it many times when I cleaned the streets.
Just don't use it on any children, am I right?
I would never hurt a child.
I don't know. I think you heard a child in that thing in a story I heard from Mateo, but it's not here nor there.
Technically, it was the party that hurt the child. Because the child was walking over there with the million tickets, and the party, threw him across a room.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Dark Gareth.
The child was okay.
Yeah.
Mateo caught him with telekinesis. It's okay.
Fair. So he hits...
He wanted to go again. Oh, sorry.
You're good. He takes 4d10 damage. Alright. And then he needs to make a wisdom save. And he fails. So you see the purple Giggle begins frothing at the mouth.
I'm gonna kill him.
And it looks like he has gone in some manner of insane. And he takes his hand and he tries to stab with one of his special shards that he can shoot from his hand, the yellow Giggle. And he hits. stabbing into the yellow Giggle. And he says, "Do the skeleton scat!"
What?
And he foams from the mouth as that ends his turn, since he's insane. Jack, you're up.
All right. We're gonna do a thing. We're gonna use our movement, and Jack's gonna kind of like precariously stand on this ledge thing here. And for my action, I am going to use. Let me recall what it's called. Conjure Barrage. So in a 60-foot cone from me, and I'm gonna point it at the general direction of the Giggles.
The child.
I'm gonna try to aim it in such a way where it's more, if it's going to hit other people, it's more gonna aim for Sherman than it is gonna aim for the child. No offense, but that's just kind of the way Jack's kind of aiming his gun.
You can entirely miss the child.
Yeah, he's gonna do his best to not hit the child, and basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna take a Dex saving throw against my spell save DC, and if they fail, they're gonna take 3d8 damage.
What's DC?
14, sadly.
They fail.
All three?
Well, you can only really hit 2 right now. Here, I'll take the measure tool out. You've got a cone. See?
Counting the red one? Gotcha.
See, if you try to hit the red one in the cone.
Okay, that works. Alright. So in that case, dice 3d8. 17 damage at them. And then for his action, or for his attack, because he has extra attack, he's going to turn to the red Giggle and pull out his gun, and then he's going to use his magical bullseye ability, which is also going to spend a 3rd level slot. And basically what that's going to do is that's going to add 3 to both his attack and his damage roll. And he's going to take the -5 plus 10 from the sharpshooter. So a total of, there's math happening. -3, so +5 to hit, and then like +13 damage on top of everything else.
All right.
Nice.
So D20 with plus, what do we say?
5.
6? 5 plus 5?
I think. Oh no.
Oh. Come on.
The bullet swells with power, and you're holding it, and like just as you fire, the red Giggle ducks. Roll damage. Amber's luckying you, so you can roll again.
Nice.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
You know,
Please.
Well, it's better than shooting Gary D. Gorilla, so.
It wasn't meant to be.
Come on.
What happened if we shot Gary Gorilla?
It's better that I didn't shoot him, because that would have been a significant amount of damage. But come on.
And
What did it?
like, because of the close range, you fire, you're about to shoot, but then the red Giggle, he pushes your hand and it fires all that energy into the dirt, kicking up a small cloud of smoke. Or dust, rather.
You see just a great sadness in his face. That was cool. Come on. And he ended his turn.
Alright. Sherman, you're up.
Well, seeing that the mind gets broken, it doesn't really get any used to attack him yet. So instead, he's gonna fly above the red Wiggle and ask.
Giggle. We're not killing the Giggle. We're not killing the Wiggles, guys. I made sure to clarify that in the intro. Okay. I'm just messing with you. So yeah, let me roll this dex save. Ooh, he rolled a big 2.
That is. Oh, it's only 53 damage.
He's dead.
Only
That
63.
is that is the lowest I've ever rolled with this attack.
Okay. Real quick, let me find out his death cry.
It's almost like casters are really strong.
He's just throwing bags of acid on people.
It's not even
I want to
casting.
purchase over 100 alchemy jugs, and every day I'm making thousands of acid vials.
He says, "Lights, camera, action, giggles." Ah!
Someone had to take these guys out.
As he dies horribly. All right, Elias, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I will move my boy Cornelius up to be based with these other giggles here. And then you guys see the axe in in Elias's hands glow with a golden light. I think I will. I'm gonna use my action to preserve life here. Put that. So I'll give myself 13 healing, and then there's who else is looking like they took some damage from that shockwave of energy early on.
I've got
Anybody
some,
look?
I've got.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got 64 health left, but then again, I realized that Sherman might have a bit less than that.
Yeah, he got 44.
I'm at 31.
Oh, Amber definitely needs it.
Yeah, so what I took 13 off of mine. There's a little bit more than 15 left, I think. 16. So yeah, 17. You can get to 17 hit points, Amber. As I do a little prayer, and then a a shield and a spear sort of appear behind you and emanate some healing energy into you. And then I'll action surge, right? And I will. Let me knock that off of my resources here. Bam. Channel Divinity one time. Bam. And then we're gonna make some attacks, right? So I've got some damage on this thing. The axe is glowing. The echo appears in front of these wiggles, right? And then we start smacking them. I think this is the right one. I need to label these so it's clearer which ones they are. 1, 2,
Hit.
and then a bonus action Pam. And I need a different version of this with the 2.
Hit.
Okay.
Are you putting them on different attacks? Are you putting them on the same?
I guess if one of them dies, I'll move the attack to the other one, but we'll start with the purple guy, because fuck him.
I killed Mike.
Okay. So he is, after the first 2 attacks, dead.
Okay. And then so the little polearm master attack will hit the yellow guy. And here's the 2d6 on that. Sorry about that. And we'll say that was radiant on those, by the way.
All right. They're just normal people, so they don't have any vulnerabilities. But well, they're not normal. They're the giggles, but.
Yeah. So my clone here, this gray wispy sort of smoke or man-shaped smoke form is what it looks like. You know what I mean, flies over and sort of makes these slashing motions. You guys can see Elias in the back sort of doing the same thing, and the attack's coming from the guy. And I will also...
Like real steel.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, same thing, dude. Except it's not a robot. That'd have been cool, though. And I will unleash Incarnation for 1 more attack, my good sir.
All right. Miss.
They're at about a 17, not 16. That's it. And that is, I think, Bam. That's the bonus action. That's the actions. The unleash incarnation. That's my action surge. And yes, I just need to increase my health. Boom. That's the end of my turn.
So, as the purple giggle dies, he says, "I'll do the monkey dance!"
Right in hell you will, you bastard.
Okay, it's the yellow giggle's turn. The last standing giggle. He's got a couple options here. He's like, "I pray that the god of all giggles rains down his vengeance upon these false non-believers." Everyone?
There's gonna be a Giggle Prime.
Everyone roll me a dex save.
Oh yeah, this is where
Is it
I
anyone?
died.
Yep, everyone roll a
Plus
dex
3.
save.
What is with my dice today? What the hell?
Goji, I got a question. Is it a spell?
It is using a spell, so yes, I'll say yes. You can have advantage.
Oh,
Nat 1.
do I have time spell? I'm going to try to go it's called spell scoring item counter spell actually.
Roll
Oh,
your thing.
Goji, I got 17.
Okay.
Oops.
18.
I
Right, yeah,
didn't roll
18.
the dice.
That was
Okay.
not meant to happen.
Does that counter?
Yes, it does counter.
Wait, did I ruin it? I'm sorry if I ruined it.
No, you used what you had. That's not ruining it. You saved. You possibly. Okay, so house rule for so everyone knows: if you succeed on a save, if you nat 20 a save, you take no damage. Which means if you nat 1 a save, you take
Double.
Yeah. So it's very possible you saved Jack from a world of hurt as the flame strikes that begin descending from the heavens are stopped.
We rolled. 3 of us rolled natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled like a
I
The
was.
second,
9.
the second roll that we did was an accident. I didn't mean to click that. The first
Yeah.
one was a nat 1.
Yeah.
That was a misclick.
Yeah. I'm glad I countered it then.
Yeah.
Plus I'm a
Thank
rogue,
God.
so like I would take like little damage anyways.
Yeah. As the flame strikes are stopped, you see. Also, Gary D. Gorilla failed, so you know.
He's
You
important.
saved Gary. It's all worth it.
Gary
So,
pushes the body of the purple giggle out of the way, and my roll 20 is having a stroke. So we're just gonna. There we go. I'm gonna crush you, rip you in half. Okay, so he grabs the yellow giggle.
Hit with an RKO.
You see Gary rip the yellow giggle in half, blood splattering all over him. You killed Mike! And he drops the body of the yellow giggle. Well, the halves of the body of the yellow giggle. We are out of initiative. Because the giggles have died.
Yep.
you are a great friend, Gary.
He was my best damn cook! And my best friend.
The best
Yeah.
friend I've ever had. Could ever say
It's
anything
another
to
cigar.
Yeah, he puts another cigar in his mouth this time. He's sad about the cigar.
Yeah.
that. I know I don't smoke, but can I have one? In
Yeah.
honor of Gary.
You see, he opens his vest and like he's got a very large vest pocket. He's a gorilla. It is entirely filled with cigars.
This guy has problems.
Well, he's just like Chuck E. Cheese. All right, Chuck E. Cheese smoked a cigar.
Yeah. And grab his
Not
Do
12.
not have any. I just gotta take one to smoke it in remembrance of Mike.
I'm trying to imagine Sherman with this cigar poking out from underneath his plague doctor mask.
Yeah. Anyway, grab his legs. I see.
Oh, okay, I'm done mourning. Let's go back.
Yeah, grab his leg. Let's bring him back to Eric and Barrick.
I'm gonna actually loot the body of the boss real quick.
I was
Alright.
just about to say that is
Yeah, let's see what
look
they got.
around and see
Yeah,
if there's any interesting things in the
I'll rub the
area
pur-
on their bodies.
I'll loot the purple guy.
And I'm looting this.
Yeah.
It feels in character, okay? It feels in character to be.
Oh,
the
don't
one.
worry. It's in character for everybody else too. We're here for the job.
Yeah.
Their stuff is now our stuff.
Alright, so
Yeah, I thought
Rossi...
Jack took the deflection of the bullet personally, so he's like kind of aggressively going through the red one's pockets.
Yeah, Jack and Rossi, we're gonna start with your guys. So you're looking through the red one's stuff. He has on him about 3,000 gold.
Oh,
Okay,
it's 50-50?
we can split that.
Alright, I'll write that down.
Wow, that's pretty good.
He has what
Watch
looks...
Rossi's hands. He may slip it out from underneath you, Jack.
Well, don't give him ideas. I was gonna do that. Damn it.
Wait, hold on. Goji, don't say anything. Yeah, that's really good money. You should, honestly, you guys should probably split that between yourselves so you can catch up to us.
We did, right? We split
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
right?
split.
That's what I thought we did.
I was forcibly silenced. Okay.
See.
I won't say a word. Okay, so as you're also looking through this guy's pockets, you see what appears to be a list with a bunch of song titles. It looks like on them. You know,
Jack being a man who collects songs, which is a thing that we haven't gotten into yet, but he's as close to he's like about to multi-class into Bard, but not quite there yet. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take this.
all right. So you've got Five Finger Family. Get ready to giggle, giggle and learn. The Monkey Dance. Say the dance, do the dance. Fruit Salad intro. The wheels on the bus. Lights, camera, action, giggles. Bouncing balls. Do. Henry the Octopus. Toot toot chugga chugga big red cart. Round and round, round and round. DOROTHY. Open, shut them. Tabba Nabba style. Waterdeep Bridge. If you're happy and you know it. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Toot toot chugga chugga big red cart. Wake up. Counting in Mandarin. Ratlin Bog. Doing a dance. Johnny works with one hammer. Do the skeleton scat. Counting in English. This old man. Giggly medley. Introduction to Giggly Party. Anthony Rowley. And the Shimmy Shake. I do not expect you to write those down. Those are just... I would literally... Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You're gonna hear cowboys singing those around campfires for generations to come.
Unfortunately.
God, if Jack actually starts playing those, I'm actually probably gonna ship him.
You'll be taking a long rest in the middle of the forest, and you just start singing the wheels on the bus. You know, I killed an we killed an eldritch being for this.
Wait, hold up. Goji,
Yes?
kind of look for the deed for this place. It's actually pretty nice.
You're looking for the deed to the Giggles plantation.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this is a pretty nice place.
It really is. It's a nice looking map. So we'll get to you, don't worry. And the last thing you find on the Red Giggle is a ring with a ruby in it.
Is this a magical ring, or is this a
Well, that's
ring
for
that you sell
me.
to somebody for gold?
That's for me to know and you to find out, isn't it?
Yeah,
think
I'm feeling an Arcana check coming on.
Rossi's definitely gonna try to swipe that.
Actually, Jackson will like hold it in his hand. He's gonna be like, "Here," and he like does like a coin flip with it to Rossi. He's like, "I don't need it."
All right.
All right, so if you want to roll Arcana on it, you can. It's up to you.
I mean, I'm not the smartest tool. I'm not the smartest light bulb of the bunch.
Hey Sherman, come over here.
Yep, coming.
He's gonna kind of reluctantly look at Sherman. Mind helping me out figuring out what this ring is?
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Real quick, Elias, you find 3,000 gold. He does not have a list of songs. Actually, no, Elias, you only find 1,000. Only the leader had the big. Yeah. But you
killed the Power Ranger.
You find a ring with a topaz in it. And Sherman, you find 1,000 gold, and you find a ring with an amethyst in it.
Oh. Yeah,
Are they? Oh no.
The rings of the ghouls.
Identify.
They're gonna turn you into magical singers.
Oh, I don't. I've been
I'm
waiting for my magical girl transformation. That was actually.
You get
on the
into
amethyst
charisma.
ring.
So you're identifying it, Sherman?
No, I'm just straight up putting it on.
So you
Hey
just...
Sherman, would you mind identifying my ring, as I wouldn't want to put it on before I know what it does.
What's the worst that'll happen?
Explodes.
You
You can
want
get
to
corrupted
come
by a
Giggle?
giggle.
Fireball.
Fireball.
All right, you hear very light in your head, Sherman. Toot, toot, chugga, chugga, big red cart.
Yup, I kick it off.
I didn't even finish telling you the effect.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, go on.
All right.
Voice.
The voices, Mason. What do they mean? Okay, so this ring allows you to, once per long rest, this is not an attuned item, this is just something you wear, summon spikes in a 10-foot radius. The creature has to make a dex save, DC 24.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they are impaled. They are, at that point, they are restrained. And they take 5d10 piercing. They have to use an action to remove themselves from the spikes. But while they are in the spikes, they do not take any other damage. It's just the first one.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Alright.
Slowly drives you insane.
I may need you to DM me the effect so I can write it down.
Yeah, I know. I should be writing these down, but
I'm
I just
sorry.
keep forgetting. Honestly, I should write them down. That way we have them accurate. Where are you? I've had to do like so many DMs recently. I've been a busy
Go ahead
bear.
and put on the ring that I got.
All right, you hear a very light toot toot chugga chugga big red cart. Once per long rest, you can send out a wave of energy. It is a 30-foot cone starting from you, and all the creatures in it have to make a con saving throw, or they take 5d10 necrotic.
Okay.
Spell save DC 24.
Like,
Alright.
we're not gonna be possessed by the giggles, right?
No, you just hear the toot toot chugga chugga big red cart whenever you take it on or off.
Okay. If it was
Arguably
playing
worse.
constantly, I'd probably regret my decision.
So, can I rate this house?
Okay. Real quick. Sorry, we're just gonna finish up the rings and then we'll go to you rating the house. Sherman, are you casting Identify on the topaz ring?
Yeah. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just finishing up. 10 piercing. And
Please send me
restrained.
that as well.
Yeah, working on it.
No, you're good. You're good. Take
Yeah.
time.
See, 24 dex. Okay. You are moody. Okay. Red Giggle Ring. I'm going to up the damage since he was the leader to 7d10, but
Guys, give me all your rings. They're extremely dangerous and only I can destroy them.
Hey, if we put all of them on one person, is it like the Infinity Stones?
Well, I'm about to get to what happens when you combine all of them for the identify.
Oh, my bad.
But the funny part is going to come in a second.
You become Giggle Prime. You are the Giggle.
You are the embodiment of the giggles. You make a warlock pact with the giggles.
Okay,
Elder
so
Giggle God.
identified. This is another 5d10 damage. Once per long rest, you can call down radiant blessings. So technically it doesn't do damage, actually. It's 5d10 healing.
Oh, sick. All right.
And you can choose up to 6 creatures to take this 5d10 within 60 feet of you.
Oh, yeah.
But you only get this with the identify. If all 4 giggle rings are worn by one person, if they are brought together, in fact. They don't even need to be worn by the same person. If they're all 4 brought together in a circle. He's a hero. Literally what I was thinking about.
Nice.
It's like Captain Planet.
Oh my god.
But you
Our
can...
powers combined.
Oh my god, it literally is. Wait a minute.
You can... You can activate the latent power within the giggle rings. You can summon the Grand Giggle himself and ask him for one wish with all 4 giggle rings. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. They're dead!
No.
One giggle ring got disintegrated.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what happened to the fourth one?
No.
It got disintegrated. And there's no bringing it back.
God damn it.
By the way, do not take it out on Amber. Alright, this only existed after you guys killed them, and I figured it'd be really funny. Because it's like, if there wasn't, I would still give it something if you had all 4 of them, but it wouldn't be that.
What about Captain
Wait,
Giggle?
we could use like the wish spell to revive the giggle.
You would have to willingly go and find... Just, hey, you're back! Give me the freaking ring! I need to summon Grand Giggle!
Like, welcome back. Cuts off hand.
Thankfully, we can do it like right now.
No, he's dead. He is dead for
Yeah.
real.
Oh, how about this? I
Oh,
give you
wait,
guys
wait.
both a choice. Either I can revive Pizza Promise, or you guys get your one wish spell.
Guys, the wish spell, I'm telling you this out of character, the wish spell was mainly a joke. It is not an
It is a joke.
it's not an accessible wish spell, unfortunately. The giggle ring is
Yeah,
gone because it got disintegrated.
My character has a genie.
He's in secluded training right now. You won't be able to reach him.
Yeah. You're gonna have to wait. He's getting a lot of information about his
I-
cart's extended warranty right now.
Sherman can reach him.
Gang? The giggle ring is gone.
Okay.
And I disintegrated that guy.
Okay.
Anyway,
Amber, in the house, you find what it looks like. You see, just there are a lot of like red shirts, blue shirts, yellow shirts, purple shirts, and just like in the basement is tons of gray shirts, but in the bedrooms, 4 rooms, you know, each color coded, and that is the only thing in their closet besides like pants.
The kid's free, right?
Yeah. I presume you guys freed the kid from the cage. Or you were just like, oh, look at this cool stuff. Hey, kid, look at this cool stuff.
Yeah, no, I think the kid is still in the cage at this point.
We're just gonna leave the kid. Like, no, I'm joking.
You're fine there, you're fine.
Rossi will go free the kid.
Alright.
is there anything good in this?
I am going to get to you, Amber, real quick. Sorry, we got interrupted. But yeah, the kid hugs Rossi, thankfully, and he runs over to Gary, and he hugs him, and he looks at Mike, and he cries a bit. So, Amber, you are looking around. You find what appears to be the one gray giggle ring. All right.
Ooh.
The one gray giggle ring.
I cast
One ring
Identify.
All right. This ring is a solo. It's a standalone. It does not have it can't do anything with the other rings.
It's not a separate Megazord. It doesn't combine in a special way.
I'm sorry, I can't make my Megazord right now. It's
Yeah, we're working on the Megazord plan. But this
Oh
this Giggle ring, when used once per long rest, it is the weakest Giggle ring. It only does 4d10. But you're able to summon a weapon of your choice. And as long as you use a Giggle battle cry, you will have advantage on your to hit weapon. It will use your best stat. It will be proficient. And it does 4d10 damage plus whatever stat you used.
Alright. Is there anything else?
There's the deed.
What?
The deed to the house that you wanted.
Sweet. I think we'll turn it into like a vacation spot, like an Airbnb, and sell to rich people.
Would Garrett be okay with that?
Gary?
I mean, I'll ask. Anyways, can I just check all the other places?
Gary Derelict.
It's not stuff that's worthwhile.
Hey guys, check out! I got this cool gray ring.
So,
Ember
there's,
the Grey.
there were no henchmen inside the house, right? Like, we killed all
No.
of the minions, henchmen, or whatever.
All the henchmen came out when they were told to get down there now.
Because we're down to kill more, but like, you know.
What happened to that guy that fell off the cliff?
Probably drowned. Right.
Anyways, grab his legs. I go over to I lift up
Mike.
Pizza Potamus's arms.
Just stuff in my bag, alright? As he opens up his duffel bag of near infinite holding.
Oh God.
All right, I stuff him in there. All right. To my
Stuff the corpse in me.
yeah.
Sherman's quote from Sherman, paraphrased, of course. Yeah, you have to like push, and he's a little. This was a very big pizzapotamus. He did not skip pizza day, but like, and he's limp too, and he's heavy, so like his arms are flopping around, and you guys stuff him in there, stuff him down.
Gary, come help, please.
Mortis.
yeah, you got light rigor mortis.
It's floppy, but at certain points his arm goes stiff and just slaps you across the face.
Gary, can you help us, please?
Yeah, Gary walks over there and he pushes down. All right. What are you planning to do? Why are you stealing my best friend's corpse?
All right.
We're going to revive him.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna bury him in the thing he loved most, pizza. He was pizza crazy.
That's pretty nice.
Do you
Sounds like how
have
you do it.
1,000? Do you have 1,000 gold though, so that we can pay for him to be revived?
1,000 gold. That's like chump change.
I'll take him maybe.
While they're chatting it up about the gold to revive Pizzapotamus over there, Elias takes a minute and just sort of walks around to everybody except Rossi and gives him a little bandaging up for this healer's kit heals. I just tend to everyone after the battle. That one's for Jack.
There we
We got
go.
one for Sherman. We got one for Amber. And you know what? Gary D. Gorilla, he probably took some damage there too. And Dark Gareth get one. Everybody gets a healer's kit. I'm like Oprah. Everybody gets a healer's
You get a healer's kit.
Dark Gareth bows you. Thank you, friend.
Oh, you know, it's nothing. I keep one with me everywhere I go. You never know when somebody's gonna need to be patched up. That's what I always say.
All right. Do you guys make your way back to the pub?
Yeah, I call in a
Indeed.
ride with one of my chippies.
All right.
I think my guy would probably use like his ability and just like his horse just kind of appears. Think like
Yeah.
God,
Assassin's
where'd that
Creed.
horse come from?
Think like Assassin's Creed when you call like your camel in like Assassin's Creed Origins, and it just kind of like appears behind you. That's kind of how old man appears. It's just there.
Yeah, just oh hey. Oh.
I'd like to pick up Pizza Potamus and slam down on the table. Eric, can I have
Gosh,
two
Amber, have some
resurrection
oof.
spells?
You don't just slam a dead body on the table in the middle of a bar. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Crown looks and says, "You know, actually, it smells kind of good in here now. It smells
Yeah,
like
it's the
fresh
pizza.
pizza."
I was about to say it's probably the pizza.
You know, that's probably the only time I've heard someone say a corpse smells good.
I mean, smell it! Oh, it smells like pizza.
Yeah. Anyways,
Don't
we gotta
tell
get
me
out
you're
of
going to eat him, Crown.
Do I look like Zoltrick to you?
Wow, Zoltrick, he apologized for that.
You are a bugbear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's race.
Whoa, Sherman, you're taking a lot of turns this session.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Jack's like, whoa, we've put people on the cottonwood tree for things like that. Watch out now.
Cottonwood tree.
anyways, Gary, can you watch the door? I can't let the cult get in again and eat the body.
Oh yeah, you see some people outside. Amber, let us see the book. Is that pizza? I think that's pizza, guys. I think she has pizza first.
Ever since I got this book, they started following me around. They found out where I live.
What?
Have you heard the good word? We want the good word.
What do they want to eat?
I have Mormons follow me around all the time. This is my hell.
Is it because of the book?
Yep.
Yes, I have a cult now.
Let them
But
read
even
the book. Alright?
I did. They found out where I live and keep on knocking on my door. It's annoying.
Alright, so as you're describing this, Eric walks over, he takes the 1,000 gold from Gary D. Gorilla, and you see rising from death is Pizza Potamus, aka Mike. And he says, you know, I don't really want to say his catchphrase, honestly, I don't want to say his catchphrase.
How does it feel to be revived by a holy man?
I thank you, but I still do not believe in the gods.
And I stab him.
You're going back to where you came from.
Yeah, Jack just puts his revolver to his chest. And just...
You have the right to believe whatever you want to believe, Mr. Potamus. It's all right.
Showman, I thank you.
Heresy.
Alright, so Gary,
Right.
Mike gives you a hug. Dark Gareth gives Mike a hug. You are my favorite. Mike, you're my favorite. Thank you. And Gary D. Gorilla says, alright. Gary D. Gorilla. Sorry, sometimes I have to get back into a voice, so you're gonna hear me sound like I'm schizophrenic, because I'm saying a line that I use to get into character. I'm Gary D. Gorilla. Now, I have for you all 1,000 gold apiece.
Noise.
Damn.
Getting paid.
I get a little.
I appreciate taking out these darn dirty rivals who kidnapped my second best customer. And hey, I don't have to worry about them ever anymore, because they're all dead.
Yeah, those bastards had it coming.
Yeah, we sent them to the Shadow Realm.
I think it might have been a bit more than that. I think they might be in Avernus.
Well,
One of
that's
them is
what happens when you do bad
disintegrated, so I
things.
mean...
Anyways, what I was about to say. Oh yeah. Can anyone help? Can anyone? I was just about to say. So, anyways, like I was about to say, Sherman, I can't go outside at night anymore with my wings out.
Why is that?
Why not?
Mostly because of this. I pop my wings out and I turn. Kremlin, can you turn off the lights? I mean, yeah, Kremlin.
I can snap the torches out. And he snaps his fingers and the torches go out.
Alright, and you just see in the air a being, and pretty much in shadowy being with the only thing light you see is a glowing yellow halo in their eyes, staring down at you with wings out.
Yep, that's why. And he snaps the lights back on. You know you can turn the halo off, right?
Yeah, but not my eyes.
Oh, right.
Why are your
Yeah.
eyes all weird?
It's kind of what happens when you get tuned to this book, and I just show up. Matter of fact, what is Jake and
Jack.
Greg's reaction? Yeah, Jack's reaction to me having the Book of Exalted Deeds.
Well, I've seen crazier things. That's for sure. You see a lot of things out on the prairie.
All right.
Yeah, so anyways, I can't turn off my eyes. And I usually have this people forgetting about this halo for some reason. So anyways, people telling me their secrets and their sins, and I've heard too much.
Oh, I'm sure you just hate that. Kremlik, I need a big one. A nice, frosty, foamy glass of beer.
All right.
Jack's like, yeah, I'm in the same boat here.
He begins pouring
It's
drinks.
Oh, sorry.
White
It's almost
lightning
time to
for
go train
everyone.
with,
Oh god.
Mayo.
Oh.
So I'll need a drink
Gary,
before that.
Mike, White Lightning.
I would also like to take some white lightning.
Gary,
Oh, yeah, I'll make a lightning bomb here. I'll take it.
Jack is gonna sit this one out.
Come on, Jack. If you drop it in your glass of beer, it's not even as bad. And I fucking drop a shot of white lightning inside inside my side of meat, and I just fucking blast it.
Jesus.
all right. Four con saves. Give me the lowest.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, 4? I thought it was...
No, that's for Elias. Okay, Sherman, you feel that you just drank white lightning. You know, you're feeling the effects. Elias, you're feeling it. Oh no. Amber, the light. You don't need to roll anything else, Amber. The white lightning touches your lips, and you just out cold. And as you all gather around, are drinking. I don't think you have any more luckies, and you can't silvery barbs
one
yourself.
Got one more.
Oh shit! Let's see what you roll.
Another nat one.
That would. It's destiny.
21.
Hilarious.
Give me your other two. Since it's roll 3, take the lowest.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Big bucks, no whammies.
21.
All right. Yeah, you're the only one who's not really feeling the white lightning. And as you guys all drink around, maybe you talk a bit. We're going to call that a night. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I'd like to thank everyone for playing. Have a wonderful night.